Compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine.
Music licensing reimagined.
I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Appreciate y'all for waiting so long for us. Appreciate we got a great show today, so you're gonna do your intro, my bad.
You got this because my voice is a little.
Damn. But no, man, what's up, everybody? So we have another great show planned for you guys. We got an interesting topic, and then we also gonna be talking about other different things. And we're just trying to, man, make peace in the world of relationships, and just try to bring some type of balance and some type of happiness, because a lot of people, man, as a whole, we're failing. So we have to do something. I was on a couple panels, a couple shows talking about these type of things, man, and honestly, if we don't start doing something right now, shit's gonna continue to hit the fan. So
yes, you guys, so thanks for being here. I'm Lady Di. It's my husband James. I always do that because you guys, I started off on panels. I was doing my own videos, and then I was on panels. So everybody know me as Lady Di. They come to this page and they're like, oh, okay, this Lady Di and her husband. So that's how it is. That's why it's Lady Di DTM, you guys. But yes, I do lives with my husband James. So thanks for being here and all the new faces. We got Mary Jean. What's up?
She said only by the order of the parents, not the hospital. Okay,
that's different.
Okay. All right, so okay.
I'll share my thoughts on that later. I'm gonna make sure I favorite this comment. I like that one. Okay, what's up, Takey?
What's going on? What's up, sis? She said it should be mandatory because I am tired of the Maury show.
For real, it's getting ridiculous out here with that Maury, man.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still alive. I don't know, but maybe. Oh, whatever.
Oh my God. You think about Jerry Springer?
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
What's up, Jordan? Thanks for being here.
He said it should be illegal for a man to sign a birth certificate without taking a paternity test first. You say illegal, damn.
Look, they trust us women too much. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. Yes, family. What's up? What's up? So, yeah, before we get started, I want to make sure you guys know how to click on the notification bell, because a lot of y'all are not getting our live alerts. Like, we keep getting complaints. They're not getting it. So I'm just going to share how you get it. Just share that. If you're wondering why you haven't been getting notified for our live shows, please follow these steps. Click on the notification bell first, and then go on your phone and make sure you get all notifications from YouTube. That is the key. See you later. All right, y'all. So that is how you do that. It's
like
all
a little commercial, right?
It's all about your phone. Your phone has YouTube to put on all notifications, and then go to our page and click on the notification bell. See if that works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was saying you having trouble with that, because sometimes I'm saying it's my damn. I'm like, damn, this is my damn page.
I know.
But no,
but we're trying to fix all that. So this page will turn around very soon. It's on the live segment. So yes, but. Let's get into it. So actually this topic I actually thought about months ago. And then we have someone, James was on the panel with us before, and he actually asked if we can talk about this on a live show. So I was like, yeah, I was already thinking that. Also this open panel. So we're going to share the link to anyone who wants to join. I'm going to put that right into the comments. So if you want to come up here and share your thoughts when we go through some of these videos, you are free to do so. We are here to talk.
Yeah, make sure you pin it too.
Pin it to the, okay. So yes, but yeah, so it was something that we should all talk about, y'all. Like, we always hear, oh, men are always cheating, but we don't talk about the kids that ain't your daddy. We don't talk about that type of stuff. Why not? What happens to those kids who don't have fathers?
Yeah, and honestly, man, and this is going into a bigger topic, because we always like to blame one side. Either it's the men blaming the women, or it's the women blaming the men, right? And this is one thing that we have to do in order for us to have some common ground. Because honestly, we would like if most people got married before they had kids, but everybody want to be fucking out of order and shit like that. So we have to make some parameters, and also to try to get people back to the other side, man, because honestly, what we're doing right now is not working, and we have to make some changes. So man, we got to show, and then we got to also spread love to one another and stuff like that, because all this negativity is going to always just continue to perpetuate all the same shit that we got going on. So we want to make a change, we want to make a difference, and this is what we got to do, man. So this is why this topic. This is not for the shame women, because a lot of women be getting emotional about this stuff, thinking like men just hate you and all this type of stuff. No, you know what I mean. This is just for us to have a better understanding, so men can feel protected, and also if you're a lady, you can feel protected too as well, because this should help both parties in the situation, because who you're not having a man ask you. It's actually, by law or something like that. So it's not like the man is disrespecting you type of deal. And then he knows he's the father, and that, that's who your father is too as well. So yeah, man, I think it's a great topic to discuss. So that's why we're gonna go into it. So we got some videos that we're about to go into now, man. So
yes. What's up?
Hey, Miss Cubs.
Cubs, I be seeing you.
Yeah, she from overseas. I forgot which country. Don't forgive me, but I know you not from America. Appreciate it for being here. You're always showing love and support. You've been here for a while too, so I think she was here when we had like probably 2,000 subscribers or something like that. So now I appreciate for always coming here and showing love.
Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all see me looking confused.
So yeah, she's from Canada. Okay, all right. She real close. Yeah.
There we go.
Cool. So
okay. So yes. So let's get into it. If you want to pop in, you can. Let's go. All right. I'm about to add the video right now, y'all.
We good.
Okay.
If you was to cheat on me, how would you do it?
So I probably would I'll probably wait till you go to the gym, and then I'll probably just tell him to come over. Then I'll kind of throw the Google in the bathroom, and then make it dark so you just think that it's dark in the house.
Wait,
She said
she got a whole plan.
She said throw the Google.
I don't know.
What that mean?
I don't know. Go to Google.
Why not?
Let's see. Because she had a whole plan set out.
If you was to cheat on me, how would you do it?
So I probably would. I'll probably wait till you go to the gym, and then I'll probably just tell him to come over. Then I'll kind of throw the Google in the bathroom, and then make it dark so you just think that it's dark in the house.
Oh.
And then I would just bring him here. I wouldn't bring him to bed though. That's a little disrespectful. I'll just bring him on the couch or something.
Sure.
But like I said,
What?
she has an entire plan, which is so confusing at this point.
Yo, men or women, don't answer this damn question. If a woman or a man asks you that shit, you better be like, nah, I'm good. Cause he looking at her like, what the hell? Like, look at the face.
Like, what is going on right now?
Yo, that's funny. Tony said cringy. Exactly. Like, damn.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
And then yeah.
You didn't even try to act like you wouldn't do it. You just got straight to yapping.
That's what.
Now you kind of making me believe that that's something that you would really do.
All right. Can I ask you the same question?
No, I don't. I know we're not cool no more.
Why can't I Ash?
If you wouldn't do it on our bed, what would you do it?
This is what he want to do to her.
No, for real, pause that. If you asked me that and I had a whole plan, what would you think?
Man,
I'm like, I answered the question.
Honestly, I try not to. I stay away from stupid questions like that. But if I did, I'd be like, I would kind of look at you like, cause she just kind of shit up. She know he recording and everything. She just like, man, this is what I would do. I already, I thought about this 3,000 times, type shit. Like.
But it's like you asked the question. So if I answer the question, then how am I wrong?
Yeah, man. So. And that's the situation. You don't want to be in this situation doing it with this stupid shit. So, miss.
Ash.
If you wouldn't do it on our bed, what would you do it?
Like the carpet or something.
You ain't once look at me in my eyes.
Damn.
Why are you disrespecting me? Huh?
I didn't disrespect her.
Why wouldn't you just say that no? Like why wouldn't you just say no? I've seen 1,000 other couples do the same thing, and they all say I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
But you
obviously.
literally just went into detail.
But I wouldn't.
Okay, let's not compare each other. Because that's where we get twisted. We start comparing, well, this person didn't do this. That couple didn't do that. She didn't. Come on now. Like, we all different. So I'm just saying, like, she answered the question, but she had the plan, which is kind of concerning.
Yeah, man. I don't know if the brother can handle the truth or not, man. So
you wanted to know.
They said, Miss Cubs, they said, why did she say that? She has to figure out a way before him asking. Yeah, and that's what we're saying. We kind of like, Like he said, we are the best. We are the best at cheating, and this has been from the beginning of time.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about it.
That's facts. Because a lot of times, man, honestly, guys we don't really be looking for it too much.
Looking for what? Like women messing around?
Yeah, because
why?
Because I don't know, we got so much other shit on our mind, maybe, or possibly we just give y'all the benefit of the doubt most times. Like, y'all won't do that. Like, we know women would do other things that's trifling, like key your car and fuck your clothes up.
But why you don't think that women would cheat though?
I don't know. It's just like, I guess, like in our brain, that's like one of the last things a woman would do.
Because naturally, women are supposed to really be faithful.
Yeah.
So to think that she's just gonna be messing around will be, I guess, weird. That's what you're saying.
Because we've been taught at a young age as men, right? We've been taught at a young age that women are supposed to keep it in their pants. I know this new generation is not being taught that, but me growing up in the South, that was my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, I'm looking at my mom and looking at my grandparents and my grandmama and stuff like that. We was always thinking like, hey, we was thinking positive, like, hey, they'll do some other trifling shit, but they won't do this type of shit. So that's what we do. So yeah.
She says, y'all trust us too much.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all be giving kids to crazy ass people. So
yeah, man. And I think that's I would say it has to be a healthy trust, right? So as a
ain't nothing healthy about giving a baby to a lady who ain't worth nothing.
No, I'm just talking about in a marriage relationship, right? So you got to be able to trust that your partner is going to do the right things, right? But you also have to set parameters so they can stay in bounds. So now, once they do get out of their bounds, now you know something is off. But a lot of guys don't really set that foundation or that boundary, and then they want them to just be out there doing all types.
That's because they trust her too much. They expect her to do and know how to
Exactly.
cooperate, how to behave when she's out in public, how to respect you when she's out in public, how to respect you to your face.
Yeah,
y'all trust too much.
And this is
I agree to that.
This goes to a different conversation too, because Beast, I think it was Trev Smooth was saying like, hey, basically, kind of just if you pick up the right woman, you won't have to really teach her or train her and type of deal. It was something like that. And I was just like, nah, bro, that's being unrealistic when we was on the Real Pressure Show. Because I was like, no matter what, you're going to have to teach a woman or you got to teach your wife what's going on. And he was like, man, that means you picked the wrong wife. And I'm like, no, because anybody can make mistakes. You know what I mean? And guys, we would think like, hey, well, if I pick the right wife, she's going to know exactly what to do at all times. And that's not the case, man. So if you're a man and you have a woman, if you want her to be a certain way, you have to teach her those things, and you have to explain to her why, so she can get it. So, and then she can understand. Okay, I got to make these changes for the betterment of the relationship, and then now she won't be caught in no mess. And
if she loves you, she'll change.
Yeah, it's like fucking wiping your ass and putting hand sanitizer on it. Nigga, that shit ain't clean. Hey, what's up, Almond Eyes? What's going on?
Almond Eyes.
Yeah. What's up, Hustler Muscle? What's up, brother?
What's up, Hustler?
Exactly,
how you doing,
man. Take heed. I had to be trained by my exactly, man. That's all we got to do, guys.
They hate that word trained though. You can't say that too loud.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They take a training at work.
Do it?
Well, yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. Stop putting things in my mouth.
That was it with that video.
Okay.
You want to say anything else about that?
Nah, that was good.
Okay.
This is not your child.
What you mean?
This is not your child. I'm just letting you know, so you won't, this is not your child.
So I've been paying child support on this man for what, 4 years, 5 years, and he telling me it's not my child?
Yeah, this is not your child.
Hold on, I just have to say this. I don't understand. You know what? Take heed now. I just have to keep saying this. I don't understand why, first of all, if that's not your wife, number one, okay, why did you think the child was yours in the first place?
Facts.
That's all I want to know.
I was just going to say that.
Why did you think that? You trusted her that damn much to sit here and be like, yeah, for 4 years, paid $700 for 4 years, and you never thought to get a DNA test. So what made you think about what made you think about it now all of a sudden?
Exactly. And guys, it's an open panel, so if y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. Yeah. So
I pinned it.
I don't know for sure. I told you to, but I think you did, but I don't see it. But yeah, man. So it's an open panel for you guys. But I 100% agree. Like if I was in a situation where I wasn't in a marriage or something like that, it's no way I wouldn't be out there. If somebody said it's a child that's mine, honestly, some people in marriages need to do it. But just being honest,
no,
with
they
you,
do.
Like it's no way that I would try to get a DNA test on a kid that's supposed to be saying it's mine. So please, guys, like if y'all in a situation like this, because in 4 years, he might have to take care of this kid for the rest of life, depending on what state he's in. So if he's if he's in Detroit, Michigan, or somewhere like that, state like that, it was a guy that had to pay child support until the child was 18. He was going to jail for it and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different cases like that. So if I think in Alabama, where my state, I think if you pay child support to the age of 3, you have to take care of that child for the rest of his life, because they don't, because the court is looking like, hey, you've been doing this for the whole time, so why not, continue to do it? Because now we have to look at what's best interest for the kid rather than best interest of you. So it's crazy, man. Yeah, man, it's bad.
Let me tell y'all something. Some of these ladies, they're not going to tell you that they're sleeping with you and 2 other people. Like, that's not going to come out her mouth. You're not going to know. Like, it's not like an inspector where you can figure out and find out. You're not going to know. Yeah. So, and that's any wife, no wife. It doesn't matter. You can't trust that they're going to, you know, use their own protection, which is like birth control. You can't trust that. You have to trust yourself and know, just don't depend on her. Because some of these ladies, if they're on the pill, they forget to take it. They don't tell you that, yeah, I took it yesterday. They're not going to say, I forgot to take it the last 5 days. They're not going to say, oh, I just started taking it again today when you walked in here. They just swallowed the pill. They're not going to tell you these things. You cannot trust and believe everything that they're saying. They're going to make sure everything that they're saying to you sounds good. So you can, they could get what they want from you. Yeah. Women are very manipulative.
Yeah. And man, you're going to have to protect your seed. What it is. You're going to have to protect your seed, because if I can't fathom being a man out there that doesn't have custody of my kid and having my kid getting raised in another home and all that type of stuff, because it's not me. You know what I mean? So we have to do better at who we having the kids with, number one, and then how reckless we are with it. You know what I mean? Slanging our meat, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy, because if we continue down this path and say, hey, the women are taking all our rights and all that type of stuff about having a child, a situation like that, we have to make better decisions. We already know the court system is not going to do that. So we just have to, you know what I mean? We're going to have to take some L's. Either you're going to have to turn out some cat. You know what I'm saying? I did it in my life. So, you know what I'm saying? I did it. I'm telling y'all, I'm living witness. I had to do that shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have no diseases, number one. And I ain't want to have no damn babies out there. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to think about how, hey, you might have to go into the bathroom and pull one off. Honestly, just being real, man, because until you find the right woman that you can respect and love and cherish, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
But I thank you for everything you're doing, but, you know.
Oh, baby, we ain't going down like that.
Why it's not? We about to go. I'm about to take you,
look, bro,
we about to just go.
I've been paying $700 a month for 4 years, bruh. You know how much that is?
But I'm just
that's like $8,400 a year.
And he paid $700 a month for 4 years. He could have paid $200-300 in that first month that baby was born, and he would have already got his answer, not signed that birth certificate. As soon as he got that answer, signed that birth certificate. So that's what we got to do. But we have common sense on
Instagram. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hell, yes.
He said, but we all have common sense to not answer. I missed them.
Probably during earlier.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man. So if he would have that first month, if he would have took that DNA test, he would have been straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to do. We got to. He been steady on that child support payment, trusting her, thinking that was his child. But hey, if you're not married, you're not in a committed relationship. And that's like I said earlier, some of y'all in a rocky relationship. Hey, make sure you just check and make sure if shit ain't adding up. The baby not looking like you. It's okay.
Don't wait until that.
It's okay, man.
Just swab them out.
Exactly.
Dang.
For your damn peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Hey, what's up, Kay? She said, hey, chat. If that dude had reason to believe not, then yes.
Okay, so she's saying if the dad doesn't believe it, then that's when you start getting the test done. Okay, then she says, without a reason, I think it will cause further problems in a relationship. But if someone has a reason, then yes. But we all have seen unhinged people.
Yeah, I would say, man, honestly,
I think that's too long to wait. Because we got to think about the child, and that's the most important part of this conversation. It's not us; it's the baby. Like. You know what I mean? Like, if it causes problem in our relationship, I mean, that's more of an insecurity thing, in my opinion. Yeah. I think it should be mature. Unfortunately, in this world, this is what's happening. Maury, number one, show back in the day. Jerry Springer, number. I think that was number one. Maury was probably 2 back in the day, because this is what's happening. So because we're in that time where people are not being faithful and they're, not using condoms when they are cheating. Okay. This is the result. So now men are going to be very concerned. They see women divorcing men, taking all of the money because it was a plan, not because he did something. They was already gonna do that. This is what's happening out here.
Yeah, but it's
so
not,
it's kind of like,
but let's be honest, it's not happening a lot, but we do
happening
see it happen.
enough.
We do see it happen, but it's not happening a lot, guys. So, but this is a way for you to protect yourself as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was actually in a situation like this too as well. My first wife, she cheated on me and all that type of stuff, right? And she had a baby by another man.
Slow that down. I don't think they heard you.
I said I was in a situation like this with my first wife. She cheated on me, had a baby by another guy.
Okay, y'all heard that? Because he actually went through this before.
Yeah.
Now it's not everybody's situation. It just happened to be James.
Yeah.
And since then, at least for me, I've seen this from before, but then I'm like, wow, I'm like paying attention more. I didn't think women really do stuff like that. I see that stuff on TV. I never seen it in person. Like, yo, you really messed around and you had a kid by another man while you was married. It's like the craziest thing. Even without marriage, they're doing this.
Yeah.
Right? They're being in long committed relationships, but then that baby was not his. So I just started to pay attention. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a thing. People are doing this and this is what's happening. So, I mean, like if he asked me for a DNA test from our kids, when they were born, I wouldn't even care. I mean, I know that you the daddy, but you want to know that you the daddy, fine.
Yeah.
Go waste your money. It's not an apology. I mean, unless you start looking at me crazy every day, thinking I'm cheating and you going through my phone, see if you take that to the next level, then yeah, that's a problem. But if you really just want to confirm that you're the dad, I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah, man. And this is why it's important for men to take care of your business early on. So I took a DNA test. As soon as I found out, boom, I jumped in and got the DNA test, found out the child wasn't mine, told her to change the baby last name, all that type of stuff, because I didn't want to have that baby's last name a part of my legacy, right? So we just that's what we have to do, guys. So we just take care of the things that we got to take care of, move on. And I ain't trying to pay her back. I ain't trying to get her back or none of that stupid stuff, right? Only thing I did was move forward, find me a better wife and a better woman. And then now I learned my lesson. Then now me and my wife now have been together for 10 years. So, hey, that's how it is, man. She said, Kay said, but I think the dudes who even in court have been offered a test and blow it off and then find out back pay, I think it's fair because they were offered. Yeah, sometimes that they do offer, and a lot of people, because of what you said earlier, it's kind of like they look at it as a bad thing.
Oh yeah, you can never ask a woman that.
Yeah, I don't want to question that the child is mine or something like that. Rather than just saying fuck that shit, I want to know if this child is mine. Let's get to this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the end. Let me make sure this child, because we have the test. So why not just pay the extra $200, $300 or $100? It's cheap. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got to do what we got to do, man. So, hey, what's up, Ricky? What's up, brother?
Hey, Ricky. What's up?
What's up? What's going on? So like Tech he said earlier, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere now. So we have a lot of different things that what we can do in situations like this to help us out. So we ain't got no excuses no more.
We don't. So y'all better get it together.
Yeah, man.
And stop being so sensitive. Just get the test done. We're in that time now where nobody trusts each other when it comes to the paternity part. Everything after that, the baby's yours, cool. I mean, the person better not be coming to you, hunting you down. But yeah, you confirm it, cool. It doesn't matter at this point to me.
Yeah. 4 years.
Hold on, Ricky said it should be epidural DNA. It should be an epidural DNA. He said right there after.
Right after that baby's born, within the first couple hours.
She said, thank God New Jersey don't play because you can get the man to do anything without DNA. Damn.
Oh, nice.
Nice. What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, we missed a point. She said, oh no, I mean there aren't there for the children at all. They said they aren't there for the children at all. They are blowing it off because they don't want to deal with it. I don't know. Too many men just don't want to be there for their kids now. Because if a guy makes a kid or in a situation like that, he's going to want to be there for his kid. So I don't know. I think especially if he want to be with you, he's going to be there for the kid unless it's like a hookup.
But we got to talk about
type shit.
We got to change the dude. Like We got men who are good and we got men who don't give a fuck. Like we can't, not that you're doing that, but we got to think about this. We're not talking about all men. We're talking about a certain type of man. There are men who don't want no parts.
That's a small percentage
but
of guys.
That's small.
Yeah, that's a small percentage.
I'm telling you, that's small. There's how many, if you haven't, we've met many of men who have 10 kids, 7 baby moms. That dude is no good, first of all. Okay? That's one dude with all of those kids. Yeah. So most of the time, it's just, a small percentage of men who don't care. But there are a lot of men who care, and there are a lot of men who don't have children at all. They don't have children. So, let's just talk about good men. Bad men, they're not gonna.
Okay, if you're in this situation, does the guy that you deal with, does he have other kids too as well by other different women? And how many different women? That might help the conversation a little bit better. Hey, what's up, world class? Man, I had a great conversation with the brother, man. It's a good brother right here. Hey, please go subscribe to his channel. I subscribed to it.
I already was subscribed. I was already subscribed.
Oh, okay. I did it on some other channels then. Hey, what's up? What's going on, brother? All right, let's get back to this video.
I'm letting you know so you won't get a DNA test that he's not your child.
Man, that's like $30-some thousand. But either you got the $30,000 to get me back, or it's gonna be an issue.
Well, we can work something out. Can we just work something out?
I mean, what you trying to work out, bro? Because that's $30-some thousand.
Plan or something. If you want to take me to court, to me, I don't know, but I'm just letting you know. Because you said something about DNA test.
Yeah, something gonna happen because I.
Why they talking about it in front of the kid? Yeah. Look at the poor kid, man. Like,
and I'm glad he did get this. I'm glad he did get it on video, because this is another thing too, is because these are some of the conversations that people are having, but they normally have it behind closed doors, and nobody really get to see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of good that we're having this conversation. Sadly, he had to be in front of the child because that's stupid. But hey, it's crazy.
Did you just look? I missed a comment. No, where did it go?
It's all the way at the bottom. You at the top.
No, this one right here. Hold on.
Hey, what's up,
He
Rick?
said, I test all my kids.
Hey.
He said, I tested all.
It's a married man, y'all. Hey.
Yo, what happened?
That's real. That's love, man. That's real.
What happened? Was there drama when you did that? Or
no, he just wanted to make sure, man. And I don't think it should be an issue. I don't think
no, we know it shouldn't be an issue, but it always is an issue.
yeah, man. That's
what's up, though. I like that.
Man. Hey, what's up, Black Man Unfiltered? Hey, what's up,
Hey, what's up?
He said DNA test should be required for human dogs and cats.
Yeah. Oh, you don't agree? Look, he got about what? 6 or 7 kids, I think.
Exactly, man. I'm trying to catch up, man. I'm be there.
You're like, I'm not questioning my wife. They're my kids.
Yeah, facts. He said 4 years crazy. Facts, man. That shit's crazy. Kay said, but I never took them for child support because I personally didn't need it. That's good. Okay,
nice.
But he's young. But I believe this is the first laugh a lot. But he says, but he wouldn't even tell his rents. Definitely wasn't planned. But yeah, it might most likely it's not his first. Honestly, he's probably got most. But he's probably just hiding from you.
You said something that was important. You said you didn't ask him for child support because you didn't need it. So the women who are getting child support means that they need it, not for the child. When you say need, I'm thinking of you're not struggling. I don't need it because I'm not struggling. I can pay my bills. When I see other ladies, I guess, getting child support, they're trying to pay their bills. Yeah. They're not trying to, I'm going to take this half and go, contribute it to school supplies and all this other stuff, food for the child. They're not doing that. That's important that you said that, because I think that's what's happened. Because
honestly, I got custody of my oldest son too as well, from my ex-wife, and I don't get child support from her either, because I was like, hey, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you take care of your son type of shit. The college, all that shit going to be taken care of, whatever. So what you can do is just get them clothes and shoes, and you know what I'm saying? So when she do it. That's good. So I'm appreciative of it. So, yo, man. All right, let's get it.
I ain't playing about no 30 racks. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if a child or not. I love them. But you telling me they ain't mine, so I don't care about none of that.
All right, we about to go then.
Man, yeah, but hey, look. Figure out how you gonna get my money.
All right.
Sure, you figure out how you gonna get my bread, though.
I'm gonna pay you shit, my G. She ain't
You are
paying.
shaking.
I know.
I feel your nervousness from here. Are you okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Mr. Bennett, you are not the father. You said earlier that if Robin was not your biological child, it causes you to doubt whether or not you
Y'all saw his face though. He was sad. Like he actually cared.
Yeah,
Men care out here.
truly are the biological father of Jermaine Benning Jr.
And also, it's an open panel, so anybody that wants to come up, you know what I mean, just let us know.
I think I
stuff
pinned
like
the
that,
link
so.
to the chat, y'all. So y'all could, you know, if you want, we're starting that back up again every Saturday. We're just gonna open it up for everybody.
The court wants to make sure when you leave here, you have the whole truth. You are not the father.
Ooh, for
Both
two
of them?
kids. Yo, honestly,
Look at his face. I paused it at the right time. Look, the
honestly,
man is like, he's sad about this.
Yeah. But honestly,
Two
y'all,
kids, boy and a girl, right? It was boy and a girl.
yeah. Hey, what's up, man, Jarrell? What's up, bro?
Hey, man, Drell.
Roll Tide. Hey, man, honestly, he actually blessed in this situation, man. And a lot of times, man, guys, we want to love, because most likely he's probably raised by, he didn't have a lot of male figures, I should say, in his life, right? Because see, luckily I had my stepdad and my real dad in my situation, and I learned things from both of them, and I was able to kind of pull and become a better man than what they were, right? Because they taught me how to become a better man and stuff like that. Then they wasn't trying to compete with me to outman me. No, they wanted me to be better than them, right? So in a situation like this, I would have been happy as fuck. I'm like, yes. So now I can go out there into the world and not have baggage. I don't have to bag. I ain't got two kids with this woman that's a trifling ass woman that's probably gonna try to wreck my life, having me going in and out of court trying to get custody of these kids. Now I can go with another woman that's better than her. I learned from the mistakes that I made with this woman. Let me go find a better woman than this. I was trying to be righteous with this woman, doing right by her, taking care of this family and all that type of stuff. So now I have to go get through this little pain right here that the kid's not mine, but now I can actually go have a better family than what this woman was able to give me.
So basically, you're happy because you don't have to deal with the lady anymore.
Exactly.
Because she would have caused you too much, pain.
Exactly.
Okay.
Man. And that's how we gotta view it. That's exactly how we what we gotta do and how we gotta view it, right? So and then now once we do get out of there, we know what's right and what's wrong. We know exactly how to move, and then boom, you straight. So hey, hustler, just you behind, just show us your face right quick behind this screen, just so it makes sure it's you, brother. But yeah, man. So it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, pause. All right, so this one says you find out your son isn't your son after 2.5 years, and I guess he tatted the baby on him.
Oh, come on now, my G. Oh my gosh.
So
yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
I didn't add them. Hold on, let me remove this for a second, you guys.
Right
Which
here.
one?
Yep.
All right. There you go.
Add this.
Add that.
There you go. All right.
Oh wait. Pause. Okay. So.
Hey, what's up, hustler? What's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Nothing much. What's up? Lady Di, looking so fly, taking things YouTube street sky high.
What's up? How you
And
doing?
shout out to you, sir. James got all the fame. Ain't no shame in your game.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, brother?
Here we go.
And we trying to figure this stuff out, man. But yeah, man. What had this situation ever happened to you, bro? I know you was probably military, right?
Yes, I was in the military.
Yeah. You ever heard any stories or what you got on this topic, man?
Well, to answer your question, yes, I've heard stories of military vets who go overseas, get deployed, go overseas, come back home, find out that their wife pregnant by some other dude. So yeah, it happens, believe it or not, and it's shameful. It's never happened to me personally, but I've known soldiers who told me stories that happened to some of them or some soldiers they knew. So it's a mess.
Yeah.
And yes, I agree. I did my own show on this 2 or 3 months ago, talking about how Tennessee is going to make paternity tests mandatory out there.
Yeah, I've been hearing, but I
go
haven't
ahead.
too much on it. I've been hearing people talking about it, but I haven't really seen like it's been passed or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're gonna take away no fault divorces, and in this case, make paternity tests mandatory now. It's already starting.
Okay, that's kind of good though, because man, honestly, man, getting a divorce gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, he said shame. Yeah, what's up? Oh, Mr. She said in the building. What's up, Miss She said?
No, that's just what she said.
Oh, okay. What's up, Sharon? What's up, bro? But yeah, man, so we gotta we have to, man. We gotta do something about what's going on now. We prefer more people get married and figure this shit out, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If we can't get that together soon enough, then we can put some stipulations in place so they can help the situation out now.
Married or not, though, because that's the thing. It's not just it's not just people who are not married. People who are married have kids with other, men, and the husbands don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Sherm, it's an open panel too, brother. You can come up anytime, man.
And let me say this. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but like I said, I did a whole show on this back in, I think, it's November or December, and I agree, they need to be mandatory. And here's the thing that pisses me off, because I've heard women literally say, well, what's the difference? Because women take care of kids that ain't theirs all the time. So what's the difference if a man is deceived thinking to be convicted of paternity fraud? That's the stupidest piece of bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life. Because think of it like this. Let's take your wife, for example. Let's say she decides to adopt a child. Okay, she got to sign some legal papers and then check in that she's a suitable parent, which, by the way, she is. And she can have him, her, them, whatever. She can legally adopt a child. Now compare that to if she go out with her girlfriends, have a one-night stand, come back home to you talking about she pregnant. It's not the same fucking thing. Seriously. It is not the same thing. You rather give this man a child through deceit than to give him a child through honesty.
Right.
That'd be like if I sold James a car, then he found out a month later it was stolen. You gonna keep that car? No. Why keep something that was given to you through deceitfulness? Seriously. Yeah. Why keep something that was given to you through deceitfulness? So I can understand the pain. And it just blows me how some of our ladies act so nonchalant about the whole thing, Like, oh, well, this is not your child, so what? Be a man, take care of it. Hell fucking no to the no, I'm not doing it. No. Yeah. You're gonna have to put me up. You're gonna have to kidnap me and force me into doing this. Put a hit out on me if you want me to take care of a child that ain't mad. This is why so many men are running away from marriages now, because of nonsense like this. And if women feed into this, it's going to be a wrap for both men and women. At the ending of the day, it's the kids who are going to suffer. Right. Imagine growing up wondering who your real dad is. Imagine that. And some of us don't even have fathers. And some of us don't even have fathers. I don't.
Yeah, I would say this too, but a lot of men are running away from marriage, right? But for the men that want to get married, that means there's going to be more opportunities for you to get married. So if you find that woman that's good, hey, do what you got to do. Make sure you protect her ass. And just like I did with mine, I found a woman with some morals and some sense behind her. And I know, and I ain't gonna say it wasn't like rough in the beginning and shit like that, but I found something that I can work with. So men, if you out there, hey, just find something you can work with, and let's go, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's okay. So not every lady is born with a sense of, humanity or whatever. Like, people are not born with, I want to make sure that I'm not going to embarrass the person that I'm with. Everybody's not in that right state of mind. People are revengeful today. So not only do you have to find a wife, you got to find a wife who is not petty, who is not has a revengeful spirit.
Yeah.
She doesn't get easily angered. Like, these type of traits, those type of people will cheat on you. Those type of people would do something and you won't find out. You got to get somebody that is more than just, she has good sex, she could cook, she makes me happy, she gives me peace. But then when you disrupt her peace, how's she acting? you have to find out what pisses her off and what does she do with that, with you. You know what I mean? You got to like really, really dig deeper than just like that surface stuff. The stuff I'm talking about as far as cooking and cleaning and having good sex, there's a lot of women that can't even do that. But when you find the woman that can do that, don't stop there. Like, keep going and like test her, see how she is when she's, you know, upset. It's a big thing.
Define tester.
Okay, so the best way is when you go, so like, nope, obviously, let's say you have no kids. You and her are going out to the club. Look at how she is acting around other men. Because you ain't the only one that look good. There are a lot of men who look good. There are a lot of women who look good. How does she act when she is around men? That's the number one key. After you see it, you would know. If she start acting crazy and start giddy and, you know, all that extra stuff, you be like, nah, I don't know about that. That's the first test you could try.
You know what? I've done that before. And I had one chick, when she get around other men, she'll start being sociable. She'll talk to them. But at the end of the day, all her physical and sexual attention is focused on me. So yeah, I said that would be like if you and James go out somewhere, you're talking to other men, maybe some of his guy friend, you're interacting with them, but all your attention is on him. So yeah, I've been in that situation before.
Like I think she should be able to talk to these men that she know, not no random men, but you know, you gotta look at the whole thing because everybody should be able to speak and have a conversation. But how is she having that conversation with him? Is she doing? You know how she looks at you. Is she looking at him like how she look at you? Is she putting her hand on his shoulder and doing all this extra? Like
and she's talking about experience.
I'm not. No,
she's talking about it.
That part was experience.
You ain't shit.
That last part was experience. But as far as you
hot damn
to a party, I'm telling you. But no, the last part was experience. There was a time where we were on a couples retreat, and one of his friends,
this is a coworker.
Okay, one of his coworkers was all up on him in front of her man. So you got to look at that. That means that she likes him, but she don't like her man that much.
Yep.
And yeah, I've seen that before too. Yo. Yeah. And that goes both ways. Let me say this. That goes both ways too. You got to watch how the man moves too. If your husband is out here talking to other women, but he'd rather talk to them than you, that's a problem. You got to watch it on both ends. Me, I know how to act when I'm around a woman. If you're my girlfriend or my wife, I know how to act. But we kicking it as friends, then yeah, we can do whatever. You know, that's where that needs to be.
Yeah, you definitely got to look at both. It's just testing. Like everybody's different. You know, like I said, I think people should be able to talk to each other, but how are they talking? You know, she got to.
It's crazy.
How to control themselves. Like they see a man that looks so good. He may look a little better than you, maybe a little taller than you. You know, maybe have more money than you. These are the things that women like. So, not that you got to step your game up in that way, but I'm saying in general, like you just got to make sure she's not fazed by that. She knows what she has at the house with you is not gonna change. Nobody can come in between it. That type of test. Hold on one second.
Exactly.
Andre, can you please show your face in the back so I know that you are real? I get a whole bunch of crazy.
Lady Di. Me, you, and your husband go way back. You know who I am by now. I'm hustler and muscular, aka H&M. Dropping gems, stomping hard like a pair of Timbs. You know me by now. Damn.
No, not you, hustler. I have somebody in the back.
Yeah, but earlier I had to cam up for a brief second. I don't like camming up, honestly.
No, I got you. We know who it is because we can see you, but I'm just saying. Andre in the back, you got to show your face just so I can see you. You ain't got to show your face.
And it's crazy.
All right. Yeah.
And it's crazy because I went to I would say back in 2010 or 11, I went to a house party with one of my lady friends, and she encouraged me to try to get with other women. Hell, she put me on one of the ladies that she knew personally from around the way up there. But we was not in a relationship though. We were just friends with the benefits. So yeah. So I say if y'all not in a relationship, it is what it is. But if y'all in a relationship, then you gotta watch how y'all move. Watch each other in terms of how y'all move.
Yeah, you got And that's in the beginning, you know. I don't think the whole time, you know what I mean, you should be checking, because you have to build some type of trust, after a while. Like, in the beginning of a relationship, yeah, you need to be checking. You need to go through that phone. I'm just a firm believer. You just make sure before you get married, because when you get married, you already know the trouble after that. So that's it. But after a while, like me and James been together 10 years. I mean, I'm not really concerned. He's not really concerned, but if he was, I'm pretty sure he probably would go through my phone. I don't know. Just everybody just need to be on their A game. So that's all I'm saying.
What's up with looking through somebody's phone? Isn't that what y'all call controlling or insecure and bullshit like that? But y'all will look through our damn phones and it's just, oh well, we're just curious. What's the difference? Make up your mind.
And women say they're gonna go through your phone. So women do this. Even when
she's insecure.
I wouldn't. It depends. So some women are very insecure, and they're gonna look anyway. You could have showed her that you're trustworthy for years, but she has to always look because her grandmother got cheated on, her mother got cheated on, her auntie got cheated on. So they're gonna be looking because of that. Then you have women who, let's say you started working a new job. There's a cute girl at your job. You have to work with this cute girl. She's going to look because she want to make sure that this cute girl may like you and they're, in your messages. It's more of what's going on throughout the time that you are with her kind of thing. Everybody's different. Some people are situational. So they're going to look based off of the situation, right? Then you got some people who are just insecure. It don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It depends on the lady, though, to be honest with you. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's true. And I remember James mentioned, well, you got to go out there and find a woman that's not going to do. How the hell am I supposed to know who's going to do you dirty? Because this is the thing that scares me about me. I'm not saying I'm against marriage, but this is the thing that scares me about marriage. You got to put yourself out there to be vulnerable to your wife and vice versa. But I guess your vulnerability, we looked at it the same way as her. Like if I'm vulnerable and you're vulnerable, oh well, then oh well. So I got to do everything I can to protect myself, from being possibly you. Because I believe that sometimes we put ourselves in these positions to be done dirty. But let us man up, bone up, use common sense, and do what we have to do to not be used. And now they're gonna say, "Oh, you're controlling. Oh, you're paranoid. You don't trust me." Yada yada yada. Like if I tell my wife we're gonna get a paternity test as soon as before the child's born. Oh, you're controlling. H&M is such a control freak. H&M doesn't trust me. I don't want to hear that shit. Either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. If not, why are we wasting our time contemplating the idea of marriage? So how do you find women like that? Because I'm not gonna just trust you just because I met you at church, I met you at school. I didn't meet you at no club or no bar or nothing like that. I met you at a more, I'm gonna say.
So
I met you at a more conventional place, not a club, not a bar, but at a more exceptional place. I'm supposed to just trust you just like that? No, I can't do that.
This is how it works.
Okay, go ahead.
We're talking about modern day women, right? I say was. I ain't modern now. I was a modern day, but not fully. Like I wasn't acting out, cheating. I wasn't doing none of that stuff. But I had modern ways with me, right? Me and James were together 3.5 years before we got married. And anytime, not every time, but when we had like a really bad argument and it was like, we don't need to be together type of argument, I would break up with him and I would leave. I did that 3 times in our relationship. I'm the one that left 3 different times, right? So you would think, oh yeah, she's not wife material because she keep leaving. That means that if we got married, she's gonna divorce me, right? But what's happening is today, a lot of women are not taught to stay. They're taught to, you're gonna get something better. They're taught that you don't need him, okay? They're not taught to like use common sense. Look at the pros and the cons. Look at what's out here. The person that you have, are they better than the people that's out there? Look at all of the great things that this man has. Look at, let's say the flaws that he have. Outweigh them. They're not teaching women to do that. They just like, he does something dumb, leave. He does something stupid, leave. He does anything that is messing up your peace, you have to leave, right? So you have to give women today that type of grace. And then you have to be very direct on what you want so you can help implement that into her. So for me, James, from the start, he was not playing no games with me. He told me exactly how it was. It was not nice. It was very stern. You know what I mean? You know, it had to be in a way where we're not laughing right now. Let's have this conversation. You're doing this. This is disrespectful. You're talking to me that way. This is disrespectful. You keep doing that. You know, you got to be like direct and have a clear conversation with them. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Some women listen. Some women don't. So all I can say to you is you have to find a lady who is going to listen to your plan. So your plan is different from every other man. But the whole part is y'all want peace. All y'all want to have some type of love, right? So you just have to make sure that your lady is teachable. That's the best way that I can say it.
Teachable. And from what I understand, usually it's the younger females. I'm going to say 21 through 27, 28 that are more teachable. But you know how society is. You can't handle a female your own age. Well, if I'm 30 now and you're 36, then you're beyond teachable. The older we get, the more stuck in our ways we get. Yeah, that goes for both women and men too. I'm stuck in my ways to a degree, but I'm open to learning something compared to the average lady who's just stuck in her ways to where you can't tell her a damn thing. Yeah, so that's why men are just like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm like, the hell with it. I'm not teaching you a damn thing. I don't want to sound lazy or selfish, but I'm not putting myself in a position to be called something I know I'm not. That's my thing.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want to get a lady because you can get somebody that's older or your age that may be desperate. Like she's been single for a long time, so she'll do anything that a man is telling her. Okay, that is good and bad. You know, you want somebody that's more genuine, that wants to do it because they love you and not because their clock is ticking and they want a child. You don't want somebody like that.
So. Exactly. Or they just feel sorry for you, so they'll tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good. I thought it was just men that did that to women, but I see women do it to men too. Yeah. You'll tell your husband whatever he want to hear just to make him feel good, even though you know he's doing something wrong. Well, this plan ain't gonna work, but you keep your mouth closed because you don't want to anger him. And vice versa, of course.
Yeah, some people do that, but that's all honesty is better. You got to be honest, because even if you lied and told that man that it's good and then the shit failed, then yeah, you told him that. You know, you still got to be honest because it's still going to fall back on the person. But some people don't, you know, they don't look at it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, about this video. Oh, go ahead.
This video or the one before?
No, this one. Oh, look at the little baby.
Yeah, the baby, this baby ain't his. So let me see. He got a tattoo of this child on him. Found out the baby was his. They wrote a tattoo on him right there. All right.
Are you serious?
Pat says, damn, so that ain't my son. And you wasn't going to tell me real shit when I let you lay your head at my place and gave you all when I let you go through my phone. Oh, I'm talking about phone. He let her go through the phone. Never questioned you cheating ever. So she goes, I'm so effing sorry, bro. Why she said bro though? Damn. I swear to God, I didn't know it would end up like this. You just seemed so happy, and I just wanted to tell you, I promise, but I didn't want to break your heart. Wow. So she knew. So then he goes, that's 2 years of my life dedicated to a kid that isn't mine, and you think I'm so sorry is enough. Okay. What do you think about that? She's telling him that she didn't want to break his heart. That's why she didn't tell him that he wasn't the child's father.
Okay, so you lied to this man all this time just so you can spare his feelings and keep him in a happy place? Really? I ain't gonna lie, I've done that before, but not to this degree. Like I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna feature some bad news just to ruin your in the moment, your good mood in the heat of that moment. But when it comes to paternity fraud, no. At the ending of the day, that little boy, that adorable little boy is gonna suffer because he's gonna grow up 10, 20 years wondering who his real dad is and why his mama deceived him all these years. No. Like I said on my own panel, this stuff needs to be mandatory because at the end of the day, it's the kids who are going to suffer. And I don't think these mothers even care. Because if they did, they will be honest and upfront about who they father is. Hell, if you have a kid by a man, y'all got to work something out. I mean, you let that man slide into you raw, unprotected, and at the same time, he decided to slide into you unprotected. So y'all both responsible. So y'all need to work something out. Seriously, this is out of control. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's but you know, when it comes to knowing if the baby is yours or not, I believe it's all of the lady's fault, because he's not going to know that someone else was in there, right? And even though he didn't do his part by not protecting himself, that's one issue in itself. But then, okay, now the baby's here, and the lady knows who the dad is. So at the end of the day, if you guys are not being careful, at least don't be careful with one. Not with 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're like stuck in a worse situation, because now you have a baby, not married, and all this, all of that drama, and then you don't know who the dad is. So it's like double trauma on something that didn't have to be like that.
Mm-hmm. And can you imagine when the kid finds out about this?
I know.
Can you imagine what's going to happen when the child finds out that this man you thought was your father is not your real father? Then they're going to grow up, act like a bunch of delinquents. This is why kids are acting up today. Ain't nothing new. This has been going on for decades. This is why these kids act the way they act now, because of dysfunctional families.
Yeah.
Imagine growing up finding out that your father is not your real father. Now you can't trust your mom. You can't trust this guy you thought was your father. You can't trust anybody. That's going to create problems. It's a lot for you to have to work through at the ending of the day. But on with the video. I want to see this.
Representative Antonio Parkinson is sponsoring House Bill 2698 that would require DNA evidence proving paternity before a man signs a birth certificate for a child that may not be biologically his.
The state has been turning a blind eye to this by allowing people to sign blindly without any proof of DNA association to this child, which is allowing people to be guilty, or in some cases, of paternity fraud, which is a crime. It's only right and the moral thing to do, an ethical thing to do, to ensure that the right people's names that match their DNA is on that birth certificate. Anything other than that, you are stealing a child from a biological parent, and it's state sanctioned.
Yeah. What do you think about that? That's the whole topic, really, is getting a DNA test at birth or not. Not later when you think the child don't look like you. Soon as that baby come out, the first 24 hours, I say probably within the 24 hours, not soon as the baby come out, because baby still has to develop. But within the first, before the mother leaves the hospital, so that's within 24 hours, DNA test right then and there. What do you think?
Yes, that needs to be done. Yes, here's the one thing I notice about morals is that people don't give a damn about what's moral and what's not moral, but they do care more about what's legal and what's illegal. So if we make paternity fraud illegal, maybe more and more women will care about the consequences that come behind committing such an act.
That's true.
Take something that's immoral and just make it illegal. Like you can serve time in jail. There are fines for this kind of mess. So now maybe they'll think about it. Since you don't care about what's moral, let's care about what's legal and illegal.
Yeah, maybe they would definitely tread lightly on that. Like,
all right, cool. What I missed? I'm back out. My bad. But no, man.
Welcome back, James. You missed a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
You heard this video when I
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So yeah, he's basically saying it's illegal to have men sign birth certificates without proving that they are the father.
Yeah. What state is this in?
I have to look.
Yeah. Okay.
It's probably Tennessee.
Oh.
I did a show on this. From what I understand, Tennessee is enforcing this law now. Take away no-fault divorces and making paternity tests mandatory. So it's probably Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, possibly. I don't know for sure.
What's up? Cause he said, Coos. He said, I'm late, but I can't agree enough how DNA tests is. If equality is wanted, it should be granted. Don't crush an innocent man. Also, men, leave these street broads alone and get a dog.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, man, and that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta stop with this with all this type of stuff of allowing these batshit crazy ass women to have our seed. Honestly, like if these women, if they can't be in a relationship, stop sleeping with them. Like honestly, like a lot of these ladies, man, they just be looking all trashy. I be like, God damn, who would sleep with this shit? Like that sexy red chick. Like, how the hell is she pregnant?
Oh my god!
Like, oh my gosh, ugly. But yeah, man.
Sexy red. It's bad enough she ain't got no talent. Now she got a man and impregnated her.
I was like, what the hell? I'm like, how does this happen? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But this is kind of what they're pushing. When you think about it, this is what they're pushing. I saw a video of a woman saying that if a man can't deal with a woman that's been ran through or has been with men, that's his problem. He's insecure. He needs to man up and deal with a woman because women are not what they were 50, 60 years ago. This is the new world order of our ladies. So this is what they're doing. Well, this is what you get when you encourage men to do something that they know that they shouldn't be doing. In this case, taking a female that's been ran through, taking a female that's for the streets. I say she for the streets, let her be. Deal with her accordingly. Trust me, I've met these kind of women many times, and while I'm not in a relationship with any of them, I've messed around with some. I call them friends with a sexual benefit, but that's all it really is. I don't want a relationship with you. I don't want to marry you because you don't want to abide by the boundaries and stance that come with being in a relationship. No, I'm not doing that. Not with those kind of women. Anyways, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, what's up, Marcus? What's up, brother? But I got a question for you, Hustler. So, do you think we should stop dealing with those type of women in general at all? Or do you think we should just keep them on the side and just keep screwing them and just leave them there?
In a perfect world, I would tell every man to just leave them street bras and 304s alone. But you know, we don't live in a perfect world. You know, we're men.
Yeah.
Desires. So
yeah.
I can't even say just leave. I want to say leave them alone, but one thing I can say, wrap it before you tap it. That's all I can tell to these men. Wrap it or don't tap it. Plain and simple.
Hey, boy, you loud as hell.
I'm sorry.
But do you think the risk is worth the reward? Like tapping it.
I mean, if she has your child, if she had, well, that depends. That's why I say choose wisely, because not every woman that's for the streets is hanging on the streets, you know.
Because honestly, I've been thinking about this for the last like few weeks and stuff like that, and it's like been like on my mind a lot.
Wait, hold on. The answer easy. I'm sorry. This as a female, I know these females because they're crazy as hell, and then I'm a lady. I know what they're thinking, and I know what they're about to do because the mind of a lady is very wicked. I'm telling you, they are so revengeful. It's crazy. You could just look at her wrong and she's going to already think about her next move to destroy you. Like, it don't take long. And I'm saying that because I'm a female. They do it to females. They do it to each other.
You don't got to say it, but the Bible even said, he said there's no weakness like the weakness of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So the women can take you down there now. They ain't got no problems doing it. So that's why I just been like thinking.
The answer is leave their ass alone.
That's why I've been like, because I understand. Else to say. I understand what men are saying. Like, hey, we got to get our shit off and all that type of stuff. Cool, but it's just they got
devices for y'all now. Yeah. You ain't even got to do all that. They trying to make it real moist and wet for you. Hey,
they got sex dolls.
They got. But I'm saying I understand. Okay, I'm not a man, so I can't fully understand. But how about this? As a female, right? Let's say I was not married. I'm single, right? I'm 25 and I'm single. You think I'm gonna just go to any man that's able to give me some pleasure just because and women are doing this, but I'm just saying logically, I know this dude is no good for me, but he looked good. He has money, right? All these type of things that women like today, right? Because we think about providing. And I'm just going to sleep with him knowing that he has multiple baby mothers and I'm going to be number 6. No, I'm just going to have to be fucking horny and get some devices. And I'm going to go in my room or I'm going to go hang out with some of my friends and take my mind off of things that's going on. That's it. And then you keep moving on with life. Be proactive. You have to continue to date though. Yeah. And then you go and find that person. If you keep messing around with these people who are no good for you, even friendships, it's not just sex. Stop messing around or hanging out with people that's no good for you, because that could destroy your life just as much as you getting pregnant could destroy your life. So I'm just saying, I don't think Because now it's making it seem like sex is top priority. Then, if that's the case, y'all talking about getting y'all rocks off. Damn. Well, that means that sex is the number one thing y'all want. Then, fuck the money, because she gonna take all that. You don't care about that.
Damn.
You don't care about that. I
wouldn't go that far.
Rocks off because she got a fat ass that's probably let's say it's natural. Forget the BBL. She got something cute. She all the shit that you like, but you gonna risk all your money and all the shit that you work hard for something that lasts fucking 30 minutes.
Well, been there, done that, never again.
Like, I don't. Yeah. It's not, to me, that's not worth it. These ladies are crazy. Like,
because we
don't do it, and that's not even an STD. So,
because we see the issue, like we flushing the issue out, but we continue to allow the men to stay in the shit. It's kind of like what I said earlier. It's like taking a shit, and you wipe your ass and you put hand sanitizer on to clean your hands. Like, yeah, you think this shit is clean, but the shit ain't clean. It's still shit on your hand, my G.
Like I said, it's understandable because what we got, drugs is the number one, alcohol, right? And sex, which one is number one? Because I at this point, I'm thinking the sex. How everybody keeps talking about it.
The sex.
Number one.
I don't need drugs. I don't do drugs, but the sex, yes.
Sex is number one, yeah.
Damn.
So it does make sense. Nobody wants to use, other things that's not natural. It's not natural. Then you got men saying it's not natural to do these things. We have to use women. That's what they're here. Other reasons why they're, we're here for. But then it's not like how it was back in the day. You have to go through the things that these women today are putting you through. So it's kind of like you got to go with the times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy topic. It said, because do women really want to be to experience life as a man? Are they willing to experience true equality? Let's go watch TV to show dirty jobs and then talk. No, I don't think they want that, bro. You already know they don't. You know what I'm saying? But they want the rewards. You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate that, Marcus, man. But we gotta flush this shit out, man, because we a lot of and it's kind of like the YouTube talking point thing type of conversation and stuff. But like is it like really worth it though, man? Like, because they fucking us and we allowing that shit because of our nature and shit like that, right? But we have other avenues to get it now. So do we just continue to let this situation go down, or do we say, man, hey, fuck this shit, let's take a stand? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like we're making the argument of, hey, my mom's a crackhead, so I'd rather sell the drugs to her rather than somebody else sell the drugs to her. But no, you're gonna look at your mom saying, hey, I'm not gonna fucking sell the drugs to you because I know it'll turn you. If you want this shit, you're gonna have to get it from somebody else. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna have to set this standard.
But what does the Bible say though, like about being wise too? You gotta have wisdom.
Yeah. It says
it's not. So let's put it like this. I don't think sex is the problem. It's the person. Like what I think what Marcus just put.
Yeah.
We talking about the person you're having sex with, because sex is sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But who you're having it with could destroy your life. Because it's not destroying your life in those, those hours or whatever that you're with that person. That part is not destroying anything. That's the most pleasurable part you have for the day. But it's the person and what can happen with it is what's going on. Hey. So that's why it's like you gotta use wisdom though.
Yeah. But Marcus, I think Marcus kind of saying what you're saying, Hustler. He said we should take a stand, but it won't happen. And I think, man, honestly, if we gotta create the new manosphere, right? We have to, because the manosphere it has some good qualities about it, but some of the qualities it's kind of going to leave us still being fucked over. You know what I mean? So if we can kind of critique some of the things, make some adjustments, make some arrangements in the talking points, we might can get more of the younger men to say, hey, this shit is not worth it. Hey, we got the OGs telling us, hey, this shit's not worth it. All right, yeah, she can give me this cat, but look at all this risk I got to do it. That's why a lot of men are saying they opted out of marriages, because a lot of men are getting screwed over. Maybe they start opting out of this too as well. And then now we produce better women and we produce better men, and then now we can come to a situation where we have more marriages and more families being created rather than everybody just out for self type shit. So
you got to have better families. to create women that are gonna be with what should be.
Yeah.
We come in, even myself, I came out of a divorced family. So you would expect me not to even be married right now. You would expect me that I'm gonna divorce you, James. We got how many more years left, right? Yeah. But you gotta create like us. Like when we have kids, if we ever had a daughter, people like us, people like whoever's on here that are good, have to have that girl and raise her right. These women ain't being raised right. That's wrong. And then men too.
Yeah.
Men are not being raised right. Men are not even having their own mother and father.
Yeah.
So you do have to start over. You do have to get the young ones to, okay, this is what we got to do. Get that right, and then you got to start all the way over.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be in our time, though.
Yeah. What's up, Mona D? Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey,
Mona.
But yeah, so what you think about all that hustling? What's on your mind, bro? I know you got a lot of thoughts coming.
He like, look, I ain't giving shit up.
He said, I'm gonna get my cat.
He's like, fuck that.
He said, I'm gonna get this place.
I'm weak.
Hey, what's up, Travel One? She said the mandatory DNA would never be federal passed because incest happens more than you know, and our jails are being built fast enough. Black men need to self. Why you always talk about black men? This is everybody. But yeah, man, I don't think incest is not that big of a deal. It's
okay, hold on a minute. Why is this person putting all the blame on men? It's the ladies committing these acts. So why is the blame always on just the men? I say men and women need to discipline themselves. Yeah. And by the way, Travel One is full of shit. I've seen him, her, whatever, on some other pound talking bullshit. So don't mind it.
It's AI, bro. Don't take it too personal, man. But Marcus Evans said,
no damn AI.
It said we bring more balance to these conversations. Yeah, man. And that's what we trying to do, man, because like we hear it, but man, sometimes you got to take your L's, man, and looking at a chick and be like, yo, I would tap it, but like your shit ain't worth the squeeze, my G. Like tell her, like, yo, like I can't see me having a child with you, so I can't be laying with you. I can't see me having a long relationship with you. Hey, you need to fix these areas before I even give you a look. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if most guys stand on that square, because like the younger generation is copying us. You know what I'm saying? So if we continue down this path, the Gen Z is gonna be fucking screwed, and they're gonna continue to get screwed because and then as the years go on, because we blaming Generation X right now for all the fuck ups, right? But when we Generation X age, they're gonna be blaming us. They're like, y'all millennials, y'all fucked it up. You know what I mean? For us. Because they ain't gonna have, Generation X to blame. They don't see them, they see us. So we gonna have to say, hey, yo, we gotta change this shit up and make these changes to this, because like I said, the manosphere, it put a lot of men on game, right? Cool. But it's some shit that they gotta change up. Just like having they take a woman out on a date and they want to have sex with them right then and there. No, just don't pay for. Just go out, walk at a park. Don't fucking take her to a restaurant. You know what I mean? So you don't, because I understand you don't want to spend your money. Cool. I don't want to spend money either. I don't like that shit. I think fucking going out to get something to eat for a date is fucking stupid, because you're gonna be worried about your food anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do, man. So.
Yeah, and then they'll say you're broke or you're cheap or some BS like that.
But hey,
I've heard it all before.
Hey, but that's a good sign though, right? So now, say if you took a woman out and you say, hey, I don't want to go out on dinner date. I want to be able to talk to you, and I think the meal is going to actually get in the way of me actually get to know you and type of stuff, right? And then they say you broke and cheap. Cool, peace. You already know she ain't worth shit, because if you would have took out on that meal what she used to, now you wouldn't know what type of woman she is. So now she just eliminated her damn self. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. Cuz said the World War II generation was the greatest. Okay, and the fact 80 years later, the family unit has changed for the complete worse. It is beyond sad. What the hell could it be 80 years from now? And that's what I'm saying. We have to make that change, man. We have to stand up. We have to make that difference, because I was watching even like some of their videos back in the day, man. Those families were stronger. a lot stronger than what we have going on today. And that's just what we got to do, man. It's okay for us to say, hey, we fail right here. Y'all don't do this type of shit. Y'all do this. But we have to make sure we set a game plan for this younger generation and stuff like that, man. So that's one of the reasons why we're going out to the streets and we're going to start like changing, because like a lot of biblical principles can get us out of the same situation that we in. It's talking about whoremongering. It's talking about men sleeping with a lot of ladies and stuff like that. It's telling us not to do that because of situations what we got now. You know what I'm saying? We want our women body counts to be low, but we added to their body counts. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the things that we got to do, man. So, hey, please like, share,
exactly.
subscribe. I normally don't say this in the videos and stuff like that because I don't be thinking about it, but we need to push this message to more people so more people can join this type of conversation, because, man, we can actually probably get somewhere, but we have to make the difference. You know what I mean? Flushing this shit out, because I don't really see no benefit of sleeping with these wretched ass women. Yeah, you getting your nut off, but I'm like, man, a nut is not that important.
Exactly.
No, it is. It's just temporary pleasure.
Yeah, man.
And so, yeah, that's all it is. It's temporary pleasure. It's like getting high. Once the high wears off, it's like, what's going on here?
Facts, bro. You know, because you have that dopamine hit for that little, and then a lot of guys only feel the last 10 seconds.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because that's when the shit is coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, is it really like, you know what I'm saying? Because you could have just go into the bathroom right quick and, you know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And you straight type shit. In order for you, and you get to a level where you get disciplined, and then now you don't have to do it as much. But when you find that right woman, now you can unload on her. So it's, yeah, man.
Yeah. And believe it or not, I don't know about you. I know you're married now, but I don't know about you. But in the past, I've met women who deliberately told me straight to my face, they're not looking to get married. They don't want to start a family. They don't. And if I do something with her, don't catch feelings, don't get comfortable because you can be replaced. I look at her like, okay, it is what it is. Let's do this. Why? Because I have the similar mindset. You know, I encourage men to go into every situation with a woman with an abundance, not a scarcity mindset. In other words, you ain't the only man she's dealing with. She ain't the only woman you're dealing with. So expand your options, but at the same time, protect yourself. So I dealt with her because she was honest and upfront. So we did a little something. We continued for some years, but she was honest about it. She wasn't on no shady BS. So
yeah,
sometimes you gotta be careful who you looking for a relationship or a ship. You gotta choose carefully.
Yeah,
man, I'm trying to tell
most
y'all.
Women can't handle that.
Most women. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not. Even the best, who you think is the best women, all women have the capability to screw you over because of their emotions. Okay, you have to. I think what James was saying, that training thing, someone who's teachable, you have to be able to help remove all the trauma, that toxicity mindset out of this lady. And if she is able to do that, then you good. But honestly, even the best woman could fail really bad. Like I gotta make a video and explain this a little better, because it's just the emotions that's making women make stupid ass decisions. All right. Even the good ones do that. So once she is, I say trained. Once she's trained to understand logic, life, you know, shit gonna happen, but you ain't gotta act on it. You know, use your emotions when it's necessary. When you get a lady like that, you good. Nothing's gonna be able to stop her. But it's hard. That's like a 1%. I'm gonna be real with you. So 1% of women.
Yeah. And Cool said, man, we want women's body count to be low, but we added to their body counts. That's a fucking deep, my friend. That's beyond true. Time to get back to the old school way. Yeah, man. And that's kind of the sentiment, because Man, honestly, we tried this new shit, man, and this shit is failing. We fucked. You know what I'm saying? We all been hoodwinked and shit like that, whatever. So, you know what I mean? A lot of times we like to think that the ancients didn't know shit, they didn't know what was going on. But I think, man, they understood it completely what's going on, and they seen the end from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, and now we in that situation looking back at them and saying like, damn, I wish we was in that situation and shit like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now we too so far gone that we can't even much reach them and shit like that, man. So it's kind of crazy, man. But what's up, Sherm? Everything you good, bro? I don't know if his thing is working.
He will unmute when he.
Hey, you good, bro? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's kind of a crazy situation, man. Let's get back to this video.
In some cases of paternity fraud, which is a crime. It's only right and the moral thing to do, an ethical thing to do, to ensure that the right people's names that match their DNA is on that birth certificate. Anything other than that, you are stealing a child from a biological parent, and it's state sanctioned.
Yep. Let me see this little last comment right here. He says, "Man, it's really sad how many women you can meet who has the OnlyFans and think it's a badge of honor." Yeah, man. Why is being a housewife so easy? And that's a great point. Yeah, that's a great point, man. So a lot of times,
I tell you why. It's because when they look at women staying at home, they're looking at a lady being submissive to a man. No, you can't do that. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to leave you for another lady, a white woman. He's going to do all of this stuff. You can never give all your time to a man because he ain't no good. That's why.
And you know the crazy thing about this? They're doing the same thing to men what they did to women back in the day. They using all this fear tactics. Hey, well, what about this? What if she's taking all your money? Hey, what about this? What about all this situation? What about all this? And it's the same bullshit that they taught about to the women 30, 40 years ago of training. And then now the women have changed their ways. Now they're trying to do the second phase of what men are changing their ways now of, hey, fuck marriage, fuck you with being a woman. I don't want to protect you. I ain't trying to have so that's the type of situation I see going on in the future, where a lot of the young men are going to say, "Fuck being a husband, fuck being having a wife, fuck having kids, and all that type of shit." And then now they're just going to be not having kids, and they're just going to be a slave to the government. So I think that's what's actually going on, what they're trying to do. So I'm gonna get my boy Sherman here, man. Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Yo, what up, man?
You so light skinned, see your ass in the dark.
Hey, that's crazy. It take one to know one. Stop playing, man.
Hey,
what's the word, man? What's the topic?
Oh man, we talking about DNA tests being mandatory, man, and we just been flushing out, man. It's a lot of these situations for the young brothers. Is it worth dealing with these women just to get a nut off? Is that the goal, just to get your nut off? Or
what's crazy is that so I was just having a conversation with a lady yesterday, and she was telling me like they were having some family issues, and I'm like, okay, well, what you mean family issues? And she's like, the family issue is that her one of the older gentlemen in her family supposedly has a son, right? And this son is like in his older 20s. Apparently the guy who the lady said was the kid's dad wasn't his real dad. And the man that's the older gentleman that's in her family is the actual dad of the dude. So it's like
who's the actual dad?
Huh?
You said who's the actual dad?
The guy that's in her family, like the older guy. So this dude is in his 50s, 60s, and is just finding out that he has a son.
Damn.
Yeah. Because of, you know what I mean? Because there was no DNA test, or because nobody actually did it.
Yeah.
So had that been the case, if they would have got the DNA test earlier, way earlier, if there was even a hint of uncertainty of who this kid was for, then they would have.
Oh, you breaking up? Damn, you breaking up. Hey, bro, you breaking up. But damn, that story was getting good.
Yo,
oh, you back? You back? Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. So like if a DNA test was done sooner than later, then they could have stopped all this heartache that they now dealing with 20-something years later. And it's like now this man got a family. This man is damn near a grandparent and having to introduce his new son to his family.
That's crazy. Can you say he was like in his 50s?
Yeah, dude is in his, because the son is like 27, 28, something like that.
Yeah. Damn. Well, how did the son take it?
I don't know. I ain't get that much deep into it. Yeah. I say that sounded like some family drama, so I'm gonna just go ahead and and thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be over here. Whenever y'all figure that out, just let me know.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's and luckily that's what I was talking about earlier, man. We're blessed to have the tests right now and stuff like that. So it's kind of like it'd be stupid for you as a man, especially if you're not like a serious relationship, not to get that test. You know what I'm saying? I give a little hope for the people in serious relationship, but even if you're in that, I mean, you still can get it. But crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I think it when it comes down to it, it's just when a man suggests a DNA test to a woman, nowadays it's seen as disrespectful.
Yeah.
Or it's seen as it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
For what reason? I don't know. It may be the reason may be because there's like an unspoken implication of women being faithful to their man.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about the fact that women cheat in a lot of cases better than men.
Yeah.
So if a guy come and ask a woman for, you know what I mean, it's damn near the same as asking a woman for her body count. Like it's just it's something people really don't do because it's kind of frowned upon.
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say, how about we don't let their ass know? Shit, we just fucking do a fucking sneak test and fucking have that shit sent to somebody else's house and fucking you read that shit. Hey, no harm, no foul.
Dog. Hey, for it, it's better than plucking hairs out in their sleep, or taking the motherfucking toothbrush.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. So we gotta flip it. I don't really care when people get mad about the question. I just think it needs to be done. But if you think of it like if a lady asks you, can you pay rent this month, and you've been always paying it, I don't know, what would make y'all be like, why the fuck you asking me that? You know, you think of it that way. Because like the lady is saying that you're the dad because supposedly she should know who she slept with. So you're like questioning who she slept with. So you gotta think of it like when a lady questions you about something that, why are you asking me that question? You already know I pay the bills and I got enough money or something. What would make you upset?
Okay.
You gotta flip it.
Okay, so I'll put it like this, right? Mm-hmm. What let's say we end up I can put it like this. If you end up having a significant life event, right? You can change shit in your life that that before you weren't able to change, right? So if you get married, you can change a life insurance policy, or you can change something significant. You can make significant changes to whatever, right? Or to your medical and dental benefits. If you lose somebody, you can make changes. If there's whatever significant life event, having a child is a significant life event, right? So if there are other things that qualify you to be able to change certain things in your life because something of a large magnitude like this happens, then why can't we do this? Why can't we treat it the same for having kids? It's like, this is a significant life event. why can't I just ask the question? Why can't I just be sure?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why with those type of, I guess maybe insecurities from women, I believe it should just be mandatory. Like that should be part of it. Like, you know how they got to confirm your identity? They seen you 1,000 times, but they got to keep looking at your damn ID to make sure that you are you. When it comes to kids, just to make sure that this is the father, because, you know, it is how it goes. You want to confirm identity and the parents. I think it should just be mandatory because of that. I don't want to say it should be mandatory because women are cheating, and that's kind of the reason. But I think it should just be like a requirement. Like they always checking fingerprints. They got to make sure you got the social security number. But why the fuck they not making sure that you the daddy? Since the mother is gonna be the mom, regardless. That's a given. But the second person, that should be part of the identity, package.
Yeah, I get that, and to be honest, I think you're right. So when it comes down to it, it's basically insecurity on both parts, right?
Sure. Yep.
Because the man is just as insecure. If you're locked in and you know that person is yours and you know that person that ain't messing with nobody else, then I mean you can still have the doubt. However, you're not asking for no paternity test.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And even if that person, if you locked in that much, then you're not really gonna have the doubt.
Yeah.
That's true. So it is, so it will be insecurities on both. Yeah.
Hey, appreciate that, Mark. He said, "What up, my favorite people?" He said, "I do believe in DNA tests should be mandatory in all states. Period." Yeah, man. And we can kind of talk about our stance. I believe this too, right? Because I think in our current state of where we're at right now with the low marriage rates and stuff like that, and low commitment and the high turnover in different relationships, I believe that we should fuck all this shit. Hey, just make this shit mandatory. So even the court system, they should be able to get more money from the people if they do this, because they know exactly who the father is. They know exactly the motherfucker to go after to get this damn this money from. You know what I'm saying? So if the women are not bringing these people forward, you know what I mean? They can do all different type of tax incentives to make sure you know who the father is and shit like that, all type of stuff. Because if they want more money coming to the government or the child support system, they need to know who these fathers are. So I think they've been on a deficit for child support and welfare. It's they pay out more welfare than they get in child support. So that's something that they could, if they did this, they know exactly who the motherfucker come out of, and then the people. So the men that wants to be in their child's life and they want to know if their child is theirs, they will be happy for this situation, and the government will be happy. It's a win-win, and they can make these fucking tests cheap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's something that the technology has been there for 20, 30 years now. Probably longer than that. So it should be something easy, some cheap that it can do.
It's not even that. Like when you have a child, they charge you for the usage of TV, the Wi-Fi. That should be part of the hospital bill.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And you should, it would be good. He says, Cuz said the difference is that if you don't pay your rent, you'll get evicted faster than a DNA test result. It said, I never been married or had kids. Can you put DNA tests in a prenuptial agreement?
Oh
I'm kind of shocked if it isn't already. Damn, that's a good ass point.
Now, I think you can put anything in a prenuptial agreement.
Yeah, in fact, you can.
It's legitimately an agreement that someone on your behalf draws up that the other party has to agree on, no matter what the stipulations are.
Yep.
So it's like, shoot, if you wanna put in there that you only want boys, you know what I mean? Like that you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we putting all the girls up for adoption.
Yep.
Wow.
I only want, that's something y'all agree to. It's wild and outlandish, but
yeah,
that's the point of the agreement.
You can put the amount of the amount of times you want to have sex in there too, or you got to keep a certain shape and all that type of shit. So, hey, Hustle, you trying to get in there?
210
Let me
pounds.
say this.
I
I
give you
think
3
rapper
times.
Jeezy tried to. I think rapper Jeezy tried a prenuptial with Jeannie Ma, but that didn't work in his favor. So how does that work?
Like, you want to answer that, Sean?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time. Hustle.
He was talking about Jeezy. Jeezy had a prenup in his favor.
He had a what?
A prenup. Jeezy.
Yeah, rapper Jeezy had a prenup with his ex-wife Jeannie Ma, but that didn't work in his favor. So what to do about that? They say that she was forced into it.
Yeah, I can talk more on it. So with the Jeezy situation, he got his prenup agreement written real close to the wedding. I think it was like 2 or 3 days before the actual wedding. So when it's like that, when you writing a prenup, make sure it's like months in advance. So it's not like you rushing to make somebody sign it, because the judge can throw it out if it's a situation like that. But if it's something like she had a lot of times to review it, I think he gave it to her like a week in advance. So now she can say, hey, well, he rushed me to do it, and I didn't want to miss my marriage date, so I had to sign it, and the judge could be more lenient on it. But if he would have did this shit 6 months in advance, 2 months in advance, or a month in advance, and she had plenty of time to get counsel from the lawyers, he would have been okay.
So what you're saying is, so they null and voided his prenup because it was 3 days before the wedding?
I think that's what she's trying to do. So she's trying to say that he rushed her. Remember that story, the NBA player? What's his name? What's the NBA player's name that played for the Spurs? But he was about to get married, and the wife at the time was pushing off. She was pushing off signing it, and then she waited to the marriage date. And then she was like, all right, I signed it, and all that type of shit. And he ended up not marrying the chick because she was like, my lawyer already warned me about this. You know what I mean? He already warned me about if I sign it and she's in distress, they can throw it out in court. You know what I mean? So it's ways to go about it to make sure you but most men don't really got to worry about it too much. Because a lot of these ladies now are buying houses, right? So if that's the damn case, go out to their houses as man. If you're a man, go out to their shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry. So you know what I mean? It's gonna even out. It's gonna balance itself out eventually.
I tell you what though, man, most dudes be like, yo, when the relationship is over or when the marriage is over, they be like, I just want to get out of it.
Exactly.
I don't want nothing you got. I ain't trying to take you for half. I just want peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for women, they're like, I want peace and I want half and I want some time on the side. You know what I mean? And I want your retire. I want a piece of your pension.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And their peace is essentially making you miserable.
But can we counter this though? Because now we have the manosphere, we have all these male channels, we have me and my wife's channel with different forms that we can kind of have a balanced perspective. Can we say, all right, man, y'all see what the fuck's going on?
Is the juice worth the squeeze though?
Yeah, you know. So, but that's why I was talking about with fucking them and just keep it on the side. Is that worth the squeeze? And we know that's not either. So you know what I'm saying. So I think well, what you think? I don't know. Did you hear that point I made about that earlier?
Wait, say that one more time.
Did you hear the point I made about that earlier? About us basically just continue to sleep with all these women, but we don't really want to have babies with them and things like that. Do you think
I tell you what. Part of the problem may be, and I'm not an expert on this shit, but I done been with some women. Part of the problem might be is that the level of effort that we put into having sex with these women is significantly more than the amount of effort that we put towards uplifting these women. So it's like we put that work in to get them draws, but when it come to helping her build her business, or when it come to helping her, you know what I mean, create wealth, where we at?
Well, understand how to be with a man.
Yeah, we become Casper the Friendly fucking Ghost when it comes to doing shit like that. which is why it's like when we divorce, we're not trying to take anything because they ain't got nothing. They don't have the things that essentially in a lot of cases women help us build. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the businesses and the shit and the LLCs that we have now as a result of them improving our life. So just, you know what I mean? Shout out to women because they do their thing. But we have to help them. It's horrible to say this, but we got to help women get more shit so we could take when we divorce. You know what I'm saying?
but that can be a counter. You know what I mean? Because if men are afraid of getting there because of this and that and all these type of reasons about the financial thing, if we because that's what I did with my wife, right? I made sure she's going to be in a good situation. So say if I'm gone, if I die in a car wreck tomorrow, she can still make enough money to take care of this family.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now, if going to your point, that's what I did in my relationship, and that is a counter because if women are doing good in their financial career, yes, because they're going to lose more because if you get them to a certain point, they're going to lose. They probably if they take your ass to court, you probably going to be walking out with alimony.
But yeah, it sound good when you're in love, and it sounds good when the relationship is going well. But when it's not, you're like, nah, fuck them. I don't care what happens when this is over. You care about your kids. You care about, you know what I mean, that part of it. But when people going through it, man, they get ruthless and they get relentless.
Yeah. But to that point, I care about my kids, so that's why I want their mom to be in a good situation. Because
how many people think like that?
Yeah, because if she's not in a good situation, that means my kid's gonna suffer.
How many people think like that though?
Yeah.
Because look at the single fathers out here who have multiple kids by multiple women. The women that go in that take them to court, they trying to milk them for everything they got. When 9 times out of 10 they know that person has other kids that they have to look out for.
Yeah.
They don't care nothing about them other kids. They don't care nothing about them other households.
Do those men get put in jail for not paying child support? Say if they had custody of their other kids, or they had kids with another woman, but they wasn't able to pay. They was late on child support. Have you ever seen them get put in jail?
No, I've never seen that. I think judges take that heavily into consideration.
Yeah,
like if that person has to go to court, but I've never seen dude go to jail.
Because I know on the woman's side that shit don't happen. The woman don't go. So I was trying to make sure they was fair on that topic. That's why I asked that question. Because that's some shit that we'll have to flush out too. But that's good. But yeah, man. So this is a great conversation. No body counts, but we add to those body counts. Think that what you said, yeah, man. And that's the point that we're gonna have to get to, guys. So you know what I mean? If that shit worth the squeeze, nah, I don't think so, man. We gotta do better in that aspect, and they gotta do better in closing their damn legs. So all right, let's get back to the videos.
What is this?
That's a motherfucking DNA test.
Why did you take a DNA?
I took a fucking DNA test because you know.
From where? Why are you taking
what the fuck is that, Emory? Yeah.
Why are you taking a DNA test?
Because my sister told my ass,
sister, your nosy ass sister.
Yeah, she was right.
She be lying.
She was fucking right. Yeah, but you be lying out.
Love your sister.
Right.
Why would you name our child Darius? It's not our child. It's not even our child. No, it's not my son.
Yes, you've been raising him for 3 years.
Yeah, I've been raising him, and you know that was somebody else's child. You know that was some. Who the fuck?
He even looks like family.
No, he looks like family. Why have you sat there and let me got my last name? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. During the time that we had a break, it was one time, all right, we were going through stuff, and that's it.
Oh, okay, one time.
So I didn't think anything.
So you just don't have me raising somebody else's kid. So we do.
One time.
What the? No, that's not my motherfucking child. You been fucking somebody else. That's somebody else's fucking child.
Why is my sister telling you to do that anyway?
No, because.
First of all, she's straight. She's straight now.
God damn it. We just talking about this shit.
She's straight. I'm gonna just throw it out. She's straight. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it out there. She nice looking. That's all I'm gonna say. She nice looking. So, yeah, that's weird. Cause 3 years. Now I do think that it's a little different when you go into putting some years into being a parent for a child, and when it come down to it, that kid ain't yours. Ugh.
Yeah.
You done named the kid after you and everything. Nah, bro. hey, that ain't little Sherm no more.
And the crazy part about this is that she preferred to be with him rather than the guy she was sleeping with. So she liked the other guy for sex, but she liked him for the relationship qualities that he provided. You know what I mean? So men, man, we have to I was going to say this when I was on Hemp's show. Shout out to Hemp, man. This might be risky. Y'all go subscribe to that brother channel, man. He's doing some great stuff over there, man. I don't know if you seen that. This might be risky, his channel, but
no.
Yeah, man, check him out, man. He's a good brother, man. Like for real. But I was talking going to this. He said, and James, women like Heat and Queen. He's talking about Heat and Queen that was on that show. Don't want to don't talk about this though. Yeah, man. And this is he broke it down like basically 20% of men are having most of the sex right now, right?
Right.
And what I wanted to break down on that show was the 80% that's not getting those women. We gotta stop fucking rewarding their with marriages once they come out of those 20% of men. We gotta say, hey, all right, you was a groupie, you was sleeping with all these athletes and all these niggas and shit like that. Now all of a sudden you done with them, now you want to come to me. We gotta say, nah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? No, you stay over there, and then the women that was not doing that, that's the ones that get rewarded, because there's too many women that's I wouldn't say too many. It's the most of the marriages, I would say, they are still able to get married after they've been sleeping with all these niggas when they should not be. We should be like, nah, fuck all that. They on that side. I'm not fucking with them. You know what I'm saying?
So all that shit sound good, dog, but none of that matters when you love somebody.
Yeah.
All that shit go out the window when your emotions are invested. Common sense ain't common no more.
Facts.
What's really logical when you love somebody? Is it standing out in the cold for them? Is it, you know what I mean? Is it giving them your last piece of food? Which none of those things naturally make sense.
Yeah, but we shouldn't even much give them the time of the day to even fall in love with their ass. That's what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of that comes after you've already fell in love, though. It's like, okay, when you give somebody, you make yourself vulnerable to somebody. Now it's like, okay, when this person does something, do I just automatically?
Yeah.
And for some people, it happens like that. It's like, if somebody do me dirty, nah, I'm done with you. I don't care how much you poured into me. I don't care how much I poured into you. We done.
Yeah. But I was looking, because we can ask certain questions, right? So, like, say if we on a date, like this is your first date or second date type of shit, you can ask questions like, "Hey, how many serious relationships have you been in?" Right? And then we can kind of like take from there, because what I like to do is I like to ask questions on one day, and then probably like a couple weeks later, I ask a similar question to it to see if you're going to tell me similar stories. And then another week after that, you know what I'm saying, I ask you another type of question kind of similar to that, you know what I'm saying? And then now you can kind of ease on to a situation where you can actually get the truth out of them type of deal. Because like my wife said, women gonna lie, right? But you can figure out some of the bullshits from the lies and stuff like that, right? Like I already know my wife body count, right? No, I'm fucking saying.
It's still not gonna get the con artist though. They gotta like a lot of these people in general.
Like they getting good at playing games and keeping the game for a while. So for you to you could try to wean out some. So let's say it was 10 women that you were dating. You might wean out 5, but you got another 5 that half of their ass no good either. You're gonna leave you 1 or 2. So it's kind of like it's just multiple tests that has to keep going for a couple years. It's not no shit that's gonna happen in a couple months. I don't recommend too many people getting married within the first 12 months because you gotta know the person is that life. Because people who are so-called good for you, they would divorce you, let you do some shit that they don't like for that year. She already looking at niggas she's seen at her job. She already looking at niggas she's seen when she goes to the same gas station, whatever it is that she does at the same time, going to the gym, whatever it is that she doing that's outside of the house, because most of these ladies ain't housewives. So they out working. They around multiple men all day. So it's all about emotions. So if you could get, like I said, if you get your lady not to be so fucking emotional, maybe you have a chance to have a everlasting life. That's all I'm saying. You got to get her not to be so emotional. She should not be crying watching a movie, right? We have emotions. Like when you watch something or when you think about something, you might get teary-eyed. But sometimes some of that stuff is not healthy. Because if she cried over a movie, imagine when you do something to hurt her feelings. She gonna be sad, and then she gonna figure out how to fuck you up. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta like help her with her emotions. Then you be straight. That's my point. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
And you know what? Sorry to cut you off. And that's how that whole work husband, work wife situation be getting started. Oh man.
I'm trying to tell you, these men, and then a lot of the dudes ain't shit outside. They know that these women have husbands, boyfriends, and they are there in front of their face. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. They will Mr. Steal Your Girl in a minute. So you gotta be careful with that too. Like so you just have to have a lady who knows how to control her emotions, and then you good.
But how do you know she can control her emotions or not? I'm not gonna just trust her to do the right thing. I gotta set my own standards so she doesn't violate, so she doesn't, go outside of what I want. I'm not gonna just trust her to do the right thing. Yeah.
No, it takes years. It takes years to know. You're not gonna know right away. It's gonna take years, and it's gonna take you, like I said, going out. Yeah, you gotta go out. You gotta be around people. You gotta go through shit. Then you're gonna see if she about that life, and then you marry her. You marry her after that.
And that's why I said earlier, you just gotta find a woman that listens. So if you find a woman that's able to listen and able to take in the stuff that you selling, then that'll be a better situation. Make some progress.
What's up, Jordan?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, it's not like easy. It's hard.
That's
actually,
for some of us.
It's a hard task.
For some of us, we don't have that kind of time. For some
You
of us, we don't have that kind of time. I'm 30.
I'll catch you on Maury soon if you don't make the time. You have to make that. Okay, y'all talking about you. What about women too? Like I have to ask James. Like even though he was married before, that did help me out and let me understand that he knows how to commit, right? Because that's the biggest thing. Finding a dude that want to settle down. Some of when I was younger in my 20s or whatever, it was hard to find somebody that wants to settle down. Most guys don't want to settle down in their 20s. So then you got to go up in age, right? That shit is not easy. So even for women too, like you have to vet men. Some men don't want to be with you. They still trying to figure out who they want to be with because they like a lot of women. A lot of women look good. A lot of women, they may have a nice body or nice hair or, whatever it is that you like. They have to figure out what they want. So it goes both ways. But you put in the time. You just put in the time. And if it takes you a couple years.
They in their 20s. They in their 20s and can't figure that out. That's all good when you're like 15, 16. But when you're 24, 25, I think by now you should have a better concept as far as what you want out of a man or what you want out of a woman. You would think that would be the case because I know people that got married. I'm talking the early 2000s. They got married well in their early to mid 20s. They kind of knew what they wanted. And as far as men liking different women, I always say have an abundance mindset. Don't be focusing on no one woman. That's what turns them off. If she see you ain't got options like that, she's not gonna be interested. Just don't be out here smashing and dashing every chick that you see. Again, wrap it before you tap it, or don't tap it at all. Plain and simple.
Go ahead, Sherm.
What's up, Sherm? Long time no see.
Go ahead. You was about to say something a while ago, I think.
No, I'm good. I was over here playing with these backgrounds. I just figured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ain't worth the squeeze, bro. Don't tap it, man. Just let the shit go. Let that ratchet pussy go to fucking Captain D's trash can.
What's that song? Ratchet pussy.
Like, we don't need that shit no
more.
more.
That's that Juicy J.
Okay, yes. I was like, I heard that shit.
Yo, we don't need that shit, man.
Oh man, y'all
that shit is trash.
Hey.
Think about it. You had like 8 more, probably 20 more people before you wear that shit out.
20.
Probably more than that. I'm just talking about that year.
Oh my god! that year.
And then now you gonna slide in that bit and probably catch a cramp or some shit, nut in it, and then you done. You know them cramps. You can't move that leg.
Oh,
now you got
men are never gonna know a woman's true body count. As much as we might want to know it, as much as we might want to try, we won't. So
that's why I say don't fucking ask. Don't ask.
Right. When it comes down to it, and we love that person, all that shit go out the window. It's like, okay, now it don't matter how many motherfuckers that nutted in her. I'm the last person that nutted in her.
That's a good thing.
How many cream pies she done had? Just the last cream pie. That's all that matters. So.
Yo, there's levels to what you said just now.
Yo.
You said depending on, so you first of all, you got women who are having sex, women who are having sex with 20 plus, women who are having sex with 20 plus that she let nut in, right? Because right? See now you talking about a whole nother situation.
Hell no.
Hey, I tell you what. Don't have sex with nobody you don't plan on spending your life with.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because the condom can bust. Because with these small dick niggas out here, the condom can slide off of some shit. Like it's a whole bunch of shit that can happen. Got to be more careful.
Yeah, man.
Well, goddamn, you have to go that far.
I'm just saying, like
levels to it.
Hey.
But wait, okay, this is another point about this body count. Have you ever thought about a lady who has sex with 20 men, and you thought about how many times she has sex with each one? Because that matters too. So
does it matter?
Think about that, but you should. So when you see, okay, damn, 20 body count. Okay, she has sex with that nigga 20 times, and she did it with all 20 of them. That's a lot of usury right there.
So take that body count, multiply by 2.
It's really not. Because look at this, like the first couple people that she had sex with, she really wasn't having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like it really wasn't experienced. So as she then now she getting into the experimental stage where she's figuring out her body, she figuring out the shit that she likes. So it take her a good few niggas to figure out.
If I say don't say good 20, please.
You take a good view to figure out what she really wants or what she's trying to do. So who knows, man?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, that shit's crazy.
Because look at it like this, fellas. Let's say we get some fire head, right? And we think this is the best head of our life. Next woman come around, give us some more, even more fire. Then we like shit. Well, now I'm comparing the apples and oranges. Now I gotta go get some more just to make sure it wasn't just a good day for me. You know what I mean? Make sure I wasn't stressed out. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta see what something else be like.
And you just made me think. How did she get so experienced at giving that head? How many dudes she
Right?
had?
How many dicks did she have to get to the God 4,000?
God damn it.
Yeah, you don't want to. That's how you know. You don't want to get a lady that has fire. Meaning that you want to marry that has fire head, unless you don't care about her body count or her experience. You want to get somebody that what head?
It doesn't matter, Di. That shit don't matter.
Oh.
When it comes down to it,
and when we say body,
look, you can marry you a meat mouth right the fuck now, because supposedly that's gonna be you're gonna be the last person that she, you know what I mean, that she get off with. So,
so you don't care. So okay, you're the guy that doesn't care about the past, right?
Whoa, I ain't say all that now. I ain't say that now.
There's levels to it.
But I
know. Pumping and dumping. No, you don't care.
I care for sure. But what I'm saying is that I'm understanding, because I know that I'm not the first. If you ain't a virgin, then I mean, then you're really the same as somebody else who's had sex with 5 people, and somebody that has sex with 20 people can essentially be the same, because there's the potential for you to have been have had actual, you know, legitimate intercourse sex, and then oral sex and anal sex in each of those 5 interactions.
Yeah, that is true. No, you ain't lying.
Yeah, you could be out here getting it in the butt from 20 niggas, but you know what I mean?
Let me ask this question. I got a question. Okay, so it's not always about the JJ getting penetrated. She said any kind of sexual contact with other men, that counts, right? Even if it didn't involve penetration of any kind, right?
Hey, Hustler and Muscle.
I'm just asking.
H&M, look. Or H&M. I told I was having a conversation with a woman one time, and she was like, head don't count in the body count.
What?
And women.
Who said that?
If it's a woman, she was telling me, she was like, women don't count either. So if a woman has sex with another woman, she don't count that in her body count either.
Also, let me tell you another one. What else don't count that I've been hearing? Men that they have sex with that they didn't like the sex was whack, that never counts.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that was a mistake. I ain't fucking with him again. That don't count. That could have happened 5 times.
But it don't count. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know. This like they make these dumbass rules. Anytime you have anything sexual, especially kissing, all of that, like to me,
kissing don't count. That really don't count.
Oh, we've all kissed somebody before commitment, right? So how does that? Come on.
Because no lady. I mean, it's a few, but no one just kiss, and that's the fuck it.
Right, I got a question.
You're gonna have something going on, even if it's just sucking on something or getting to it. I'm just saying.
I got a question though. What if she just kiss your meat? Do that count? If she kiss your meat, do that count?
Look. If
you didn't go inside of her, so hey.
If a nigga be like, yo, come kiss it for me real quick, and she actually kiss it, yeah, she nasty as hell.
What if she just
Marcus said kissing don't count. I agree. Kissing it doesn't count. Now if it goes in her mouth, that's different. I'm just saying.
All right, what if she do one gulp and then she's all right, I can't do this. Does that count?
She's a goblin. One time, I'm telling you, that's all it takes is one.
Look, Jordan made a good point. Facts, I agree. It counts because herpes exists. Hello? Y'all forgot?
Yeah, I forgot about
Well, let me say this. If you ask a chick to kiss your meat and she got bumps and bruises on her mouth, then that's a you problem after that. So hey.
What?
Yeah. Oh shit.
And no, she didn't get that bump because she fell down and hit her face on something. Somebody punched her. No, it's something else going on. If her mouth all messed up, then that's a problem.
Hey
yo, I just started a new challenge.
If her mouth messed up like that, you probably shouldn't even be talking to her in the first place. Like, tell Meat Mouth, go sit down somewhere and goddamn, you go about your day.
Y'all crazy.
That's nasty.
But anything else about this body count? Okay, y'all just stop asking women their body count because they ain't gonna tell you the truth.
Facts.
They will never tell you the truth.
Well, it's crazy that women don't ask men that.
They
Facts.
don't exactly. They'll
No,
ask you
because it don't matter. Does it?
You said why not?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I don't know why. It's a double standard.
No,
it's a double standard for men. Women don't care about our body count.
I'm gonna
Go
tell
ahead,
you.
Lady Di. Go ahead.
The reason why is because they don't want you to ask you theirs. Like, if you ask them, they're gonna be like, all right, what's yours?
Damn.
Duh.
I'm not gonna lie. No, she's right. She ain't lying. I had a chick ask. Then I asked her how many men. Yeah.
Hold on, what you said?
So yeah.
Broke up. What you said?
No, I was saying she ain't lying because I had a woman ask me how many women I slept with, and then I went back and asked how many men she been with. So it happens. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, here's the thing too. The reverse psychology part of it is that sometimes women will ask questions. They'll ask you a question that they kind of want to, or they'll wait for you to ask something that they may want to know the answer to. That maybe they didn't want to provoke that conversation, but if you ask first, then they're like, okay, now it's free game to ask. You know what I mean? It's like if a man or if one partner asks, hey, have you cheated on me? That like opens the door for them to ask you because they may really want to know, but they didn't ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just unlocked some secret knowledge, goddamn.
You gotta know this stuff. It's like this though.
He said they're trying to act like us.
Also, even if you got someone who wasn't as experienced, there's not too many virgins out here, but let's say she just had sex with that one guy. They're not gonna ask you because a lot of women really just don't care, to be honest. They don't care. Like, okay, you had sex with 10 people. They like, she ain't here now, is she? They don't give a fuck about that.
Hey, I tell you, okay. Are y'all, for the fellas in the room?
No, they don't. And besides,
are y'all
he ain't got a body count. It means he's
breaking up, bro. You breaking up. You breaking up, hustler.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hear you.
Can you hear me? Go ahead.
You for the fellas in the room, right? If it's a woman with a low body count or low sexual experience, are y'all training them?
Hell yeah. Shit. Hell yeah, goddamn.
So wait.
Somebody training them.
You rather a lady that has some type of knowledge so you won't have to train, or you want to train someone?
You asking me personally?
Yep. Yeah.
Both.
Like, 'cause some men don't care. They like. I've heard men say, "Nah, I don't want no virgin," and because they don't want like someone that don't have no experience or it's gonna hurt too much or whatever, so they don't want a virgin. Like, there's men that say that shit.
I think it depends on where you at in your life and what level of experience or what level of patience you got. Because I know it takes patience for women to open up emotionally. So I know it's gonna take some patience for women to open up physically if they ain't been there before. So it's like, how much patience you got to train this woman? You know what I mean? How many times of her giving you the horrible head you gonna go through to try and get to the good sloppy time? Like,
and it depends on your age. It also depends on the age. I can imagine a 40-year-old man saying he wants a virgin, because you ain't gonna find no 40-year-old woman that's still a virgin. Seriously, you're not gonna find that. So it makes sense coming from an older person. But the younger cats, yeah, they prefer a woman that's a virgin, or at the very least got a low body count. So maybe it depends on, like the man said, where you are in your life. You're fresh out of high school, get a virgin. If you're older, post-college, post-high school, yeah, she may have some experience. She's gonna come to the table already with some experience, no doubt about it. So it depends on where you are.
I would say, man, honestly, I would want to prefer a virgin because I don't want to be you comparing me to another nigga. You down there going to work, and then you fucking trying to see how many hands and shit, and then you fucking looking up thinking like, yeah, Roger was fuck
What
all
the
that
hell?
shit.
That's a good point. I was just thinking about that too.
Now we try to
Your wife talking about some men don't want virgins. Talking about most men don't want a virgin because they don't want to train them. Shoot, But at the same time, a woman that's too experienced is going to be comparing you to every guy she slept with, so that's a problem.
Based off of what Sherm just said, he said how long it's going to take you to get to that good sloppy, right? Some men, they just want something good like right now. They don't want to be waiting.
Sherm a freak.
Hey, I'm not trying to wait for real. Like I look, I'm intentional about what I want, about how I like to feel. What the fuck am I waiting for?
But that's because you're older, though. If you was younger, and if you had started over, you was younger, and you found that person at a younger age, you probably wouldn't say that now. You just have a lot of experience, probably.
But when I was younger, the majority of the women that I dated were older.
Oh, so you had, well, he had sloppy good for a while.
Yo, I need some experience, goddamn.
He said older, so them older women were experienced.
Yeah.
He like, I don't know nothing else.
You like them old women turn you out?
Absolutely. Why not? They tell you exactly where you need to be, what you need to do. They're gonna take care of you, then they're gonna run some bath water for you. and then they're gonna cook for you. Let me go heat this food up for you. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Mabel, go ahead.
I want you to be nice and strong when you leave.
Yeah.
Like that. That's fine. Well, yeah, y'all men stop asking these women if they body count because you just gonna get lied to. It's not worth it. Like I think what Sherm said, if she ain't a virgin, that shit all the same.
Yeah. Facts.
It's a child. You know that was some who the fuck?
He even looks like family.
No, he looks like family. Why have you sat there and let me got my last name? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. During the time that we had a break, it was one time. All right, we were going through stuff, and that's it.
Oh, okay, one time.
So I didn't think anything.
So you just don't have me raising somebody else's kid. So we do
one time.
What the? No.
How y'all feel about that whole break thing?
That I promise you.
What thing?
The break.
The break.
Oh, the break. Bullshit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, my standard is this. I even told my wife when we was going through our stuff back in the day. If you ever slept with another man while we was on break, don't come back to me. I was like, because I was like, you belong to that nigga now. You don't belong to me no more. Don't be trying to come up to me and fucking be like, hey, yeah, because a lot of women use that break shit. They see a nice guy that they want to talk to, and they want to sleep with him. They don't want to have that dirty conscience. Oh, we wasn't together. No, fuck all that shit. You know the fuck you was doing. So don't try to come back because he left your ass.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, exactly. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I've had women say that. I had a woman tell me something like that, like, "Oh, I'm taking a break from this man I was dating." I'm like, "Okay, let's go out, kick it, have fun." But after that, go back to that nigga. I don't want to deal with you after that. I don't want to keep her, so hell.
This the thing though, like women are gonna date. So if y'all break up, women are gonna go on a date. Now, if they have sex with these people, that's a whole nother situation. I think that would be too fast, and it's like kind of like hoish.
She had sex with me when we went on that date. So what else do you expect? It's like I caught her on some first date type shit. So I'm already knowing she fed up by the shit that I done put her through. So at this point, I'm knowing she just don't come back.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. That's why in my situation, I'm like, if that nigga smart, he is not gonna take our ass back when I'm after I have my little fun with her.
Exactly.
Oh
I don't want
man.
to sound cruel.
Like he just been like fucking all beating her shit up, and then you gonna come back to me, and then you gonna be still thinking about this guy. So now, if the same thing happen again, you gonna go right back to this nigga because you don't want to make your body count higher. So you want to sleep with somebody you already slept in your past, so you can keep your body count low. Nigga ain't stupid.
Don't give them hints. Come on, keep the body count low.
But that's what they do.
So James, if I'm that guy that's on the other side, right? So if I'm the dude that once you take the break from your man and you come fuck with me, I'm gonna slut you out, goddammit.
That's what they do.
I'm gonna slut your ass out, and we're gonna have a time that's gonna be had, and then shit, you decide whether or not you want to go back after that. But in most cases, it's like the grass is greener kind of analogy. Yeah. The grass don't want you for real.
Yeah.
It might be greener, but the grass don't even want your ass. Shit. Take your ass back to the sandbox.
and then they'll go back to their dude and do missionary. That's it.
Oh my God, damn.
And they've been fucking doing all this crazy shit. They've been catching your shit and everything. Then I don't want to go back to this nigga now.
Yeah. You fucking a motherfucker that got a swing on his door and shit. Now you over here, go ahead and lay down. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Big Jimbo had a swing. He had a goddamn pole in his room type shit.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's so weird, but it's like women that are with their man, you could do anything to piss her off. That's already a turn off. Like she don't want to do shit with you but lay on her back. But the dude that she messing around with, he ain't piss her off that day. He just was available. Yep. So it's kind of like, all right, what we doing?
Nastiness.
So it's,
tell you what, the chick on the.
But here's the question: if she's taking a break, how would you know if she's been with another man or not? She ain't gonna just blatantly come out and say it.
No,
I know she ain't gonna do that. How would you know?
Just ask her what she dated, or what were you in certain situations like that, or were you talking to anybody? They'll tell you.
But
that's it, James. If you ask her if she talked to anybody, if she says yeah, then most likely she had sex with somebody.
Exactly.
That's all.
You would then be assuming then, but
not all the time. I don't know.
You can assume like that.
Like it's the case in every situation.
Because obviously it's a reason why she left. So now that's a situation. Okay, maybe she was going and trying to get with somebody else. Why? Because y'all supposed to be trying to work y'all situation out. But if you talking to another man, you basically telling me, nigga, you don't want to be me no more.
That's the thing. So during the break, you can't be trying to work it out with your ex and then talking and having sex with somebody else. That's where the line is drawn. You gotta like, all right, I'm not fucking with this nigga no more. Let me go see if I can fix it with my ex. And that's where people get messed up at. Like that's not right at all.
So that's a way to find out.
But I'm trying to tell y'all would never know because ladies ain't gonna tell you. So you just have to keep investigating. You gotta keep investigating. They got investigators out there, so y'all better go start hiring.
Well, let me say this: I've had situations where women just blatantly come out and tell me what they've been through. It's like the CSI type stuff. You talk to them, they get comfortable with you, have normal conversations, no non-judgmental conversations, and they start telling on themselves. So in some cases, she will just come right out and just say, "Oh, I did this, I went through that, this happened between me and this guy." That's what this chick did with me. Just blatantly came out and said it. I'm taking a break from this guy because he just did this, did that. I'm like, okay then. Well, I went with the flow, but like I said, if that man's smart, he's not going to take her back because I don't want her after this.
And then
if she can stick around with this man, she ain't gonna stay with me for too long either. So hey,
that's true. You also gotta trick the conversation. So you gotta be like, so let's say you had sex with somebody on the break, and she knows. You gotta bring it up like it's not a big deal. Like even if you did, it's okay. Like you gotta act like you're okay with it, because eventually she's gonna get weak and be like, "Oh, this nigga don't give a fuck. I can confess." You gotta get her to want to confess. You gotta make her feel okay to say something without being judged. That's the best way to get honesty from a lady.
So how does that same thing work for people that are in open relationships?
Nah, because you signed up for an open relationship.
However, people in open relationships still take breaks too. You know what I mean? So it's like
I think that would have to be a conversation. Like you could be like, during this open relationship, if we take that break, you know, that don't count. Like whoever you fucking with, you know, in that break, we got to talk about that. You got to like make it like a standard, like whatever you know, however you want it to be. This has to be a conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So can we talk about this lady in this video real quick? She is attractive. So I can see why, you know what I mean? Like Buddy on the side went on here and slid in the den.
Yeah, she's a good she has a good figure. Her hair is natural. She's natural. She don't really got makeup on.
Yeah.
She ain't got a lot of arm fat. Like, you know.
True.
She's a good size.
Decent neck rolls. Yeah.
And she had a baby too. So
nice.
She gets a lot of baby.
Let me go find her mention for you, and I'll send that to you.
You know, that's not my mother.
She need a step.
I'm good player.
She need a step.
You been fucking somebody else. That's somebody else's fucking child.
Why is your sister telling you to do that anyway?
You don't know because.
I've been married for nearly 4 years, and I recently discovered that my wife was cheating on me. I don't know the extent of the cheating, but I know at minimum it involved 3 guys. And a whole lot of lying and gaslighting. This is my second marriage, and unfortunately, it's my second wife who has cheated on me.
First of all,
I just want to talk about why he keep getting cheated on.
For 2,
right. So what's wrong with Buddy? Like
exactly.
Because women really ain't out here cheating like that for real. Like something really got to be wrong with Buddy.
So I actually had this conversation with someone a couple weeks ago, and I discovered that there's a man that has been cheated on, kind of just like this, a few times. But unfortunately, he kept giving these women babies. So now these women that cheated on him got his damn baby. But
DNA test.
At the end of the conversation, I discovered that he was boring as fuck. And I'm telling y'all, some men don't have to worry about this. But if you boring, you're not spontaneous. You're not, thinking about the next move as far as the dates. Sometimes talking about every day, but you're not that dude that's like somewhat romantic. Some of these ladies are going to find somebody else that's going to, excite them. They're going to cheat on you. And that's just how it's going to be. This is never talked about, but I'm just going to be real. Like they going to fuck around. Yeah. And it ain't going to be with one dude either. It's going to be whoever that dude. Yeah. So I feel sorry for the guys that's boring. Either you're going to get divorced on or you're going to get cheated on.
Damn.
My thing is with women, and this is where I blame them for this.
Sorry, hustler.
You should never.
Did I miss something?
Wait. Women that care about it that much should never marry or deal with a boring man at all. Because that's going to be the result. You're going to get divorced on or you're going to get cheated on. I think that men that are boring or whatever, they're not boring. They're just boring to you. You got to find someone that excites you. That man likes what he's doing. If he likes to, let's say, watch fucking Star Trek, that's what he likes doing. He's happy as fuck watching it. That don't mean he's boring. It's just that y'all don't have interest. So I feel like find someone that you are interested in and not say the nigga boring. He ain't boring. You boring. Like, how about you go watch the shit with him or go do something that he like and figure out what y'all like together. But that's another story. Go ahead, Hustler.
Your husband says sorry. Like, what? Did I miss something? What happened?
No, he made a little inside joke because Dow was on like a little. She was cooking and talking about boring dudes, and James was like, sorry, like it might be.
You trying to say I'm boring? I'm gonna say I'm boring.
What you talking about, dog?
You implying that I'm boring?
Nah, I'll fuck with you, bro.
So that's one of the things I
boring.
know. I don't know about this dude. Either he born or his sex is fucking whack. I mean,
yeah, buddy stroke game.
Yeah,
trash.
Yeah,
shit trash. They probably. I don't understand how the second marriage. But he be that boring to where they marrying this dude? Like,
yeah, man.
He might got some money or something.
Yeah, type shit. Might be.
A lot of the women, if they up in age, they want to say they was married. Like I know a lot of women in today's time, they just like, oh well, I was married before, just to say they was fucking married before. But come on, man, like you divorced now. Nobody else believed in your ass, so this shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So come on now.
With these conversations, like you gotta ask questions. This is a Kitty Rose. I haven't seen much of her content, but she's a content creator. You gotta like ask age, like what he just said. How old are these wives? Like, how old were you when is this her first marriage? You know, all this stuff matters because this is kind of the reason why things are happening. And if you think about it, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not condoning cheating. But imagine if you were having sex with a lady and she could never satisfy you. Like maybe once she did, but then most of the time you were not satisfied at the end. You had to go in the bathroom and finish yourself off or whatever. If you did that shit for 2 years, are you going to cheat?
Yep. And I tell you what,
frustrating.
I've been in that situation.
Would you say?
Yeah, I've been in that situation. And,
oh, damn, shit.
Yeah, well, it wasn't 2 years, but it was long enough. And yeah, I did cheat.
It like when you just think I've never been in that space. I'm just thinking about like a frustration of not being able to be satisfied in that space. Let's say, you're working, you're dealing with kids, and you just can't get that part right. After a while, it's kind of like, all right, what are we doing? So the thing is, I believe that people are just not patient enough to figure it out. There's sexologists that are out there that you could hire, and it could help you figure out why the sex is not sex.
Hey, I tell you what, shit, I'm damn near a sexologist around this motherfucker. I'm a sex expert. I can tell you right now what your sexual credit score is.
Also, too, I think women are a lot more difficult. See, y'all could kind of, y'all visual. It don't take long. You see something jiggle, you are already trying to, do something, right?
Yeah.
But women, though, like, it's so bad.
Whoa, now. First of all, don't just glide past that. Like, women ain't out here looking for the gray sweatpants in fucking Walmart. Like, come on.
They are, but
see it jiggling. Oh, what's that? What's that heart right there? Making little jokes and shit.
That's true, but
Sharon got 20 pair of gray sweat.
Hey, first of all, what you think I got?
I'm not over here.
My sweatpants, my G. Look, I stay with every sweat on, dog.
I told you. I know they got 20 pair.
I can't make this up, man. There you go, gray sweatpants, bro.
So I'm gonna put y'all on game though, like for real. I don't care how sexual this lady is. If you are doing shit that she don't like, her mood is not gonna be the best during sex. Like she really gotta. Like, let's say, okay, let's think about a Monday through Friday situation. You guys live together, and you know what she likes. I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about living. Food, y'all hanging out, watching your favorite show, whatever it is you like to do. Going out to eat, you was, sending a list about whatever. Y'all doing stuff that y'all like. As long as, like, it's basically, I hate to say it like this. As long as she's happy, right? Happy, I'm talking about the whole time. Like, she's not so stressed. Like, you know, you come home and she knows she got to go ahead and wash dishes and cook after she worked, and she like, damn, I don't got no help. She's stressing for that. Dang, I'm tired. Because that's what's happening. Some of these ladies get tired quick. They're like, I don't want to do none of this. I just want to go to work, come home, have sex. But if you add all this other stuff to, not you, but life is happening, women get overwhelmed fast. And what happens is every day, if there's no break, then it's just adding on. So by the time, even if you do have good sex, but by the time she get in that bed with you, she's like, damn, he energetic as fuck. I ain't got time for that. She not gonna put her best in, you know, and it's gonna be like boring, lazy sex or whatever.
Is that our fault though?
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm saying that I mentioned sexologists not just to learn how to please somebody, but you gotta help the mind of the woman. That's what I'm saying. Everything is mental. That's all it is. It's mental. So, for example, when me and James had our first kid, he's 6 now, right? When we had our first child, this is my first time ever having this type of experience. I didn't know my hormones were going to be different. So in that space, some men would be like, all right, I'll just wait until she gets over her shit. Meanwhile, that should be a year, 2 years wrong. But we all know, to me, a lady shouldn't wait that long to want to have sex or have sex. It needs to be like an occurrence. Like, so, you know, she will always be, you know, wanting to do it, and then it's good. So what James did was like, he like helped me mentally to be like, no, you need this. This is going to help you feel better, you know, putting that positivity in it. And then I was like, you're right. And then I had to literally fix my thoughts. And like, I do need this. And then I switched it. Because if he didn't do that, me and just like any other lady, we're going to be like, oh, he good. I just had a baby. You know, we're gonna keep using that as an excuse. You know, and then it's like, I don't want to have sex after 6 months at this point. Right. It's not natural. So I'm saying that men have to understand women's mind and try to help her mind. Is it your fault? No, but you still gotta help her, not just money. You gotta help here.
Yeah. Agreed. However, it's not everybody that I'm about to be mentally helping out. You know what I mean? It's if I'm married to someone, absolutely, no question. If I'm in a relationship with someone, absolutely, question. But if it's just somebody I'm talking to or just somebody I'm messing with, then
no, yeah.
Then probably not. But it just depends on who that person is to me, how long that person's been in my life. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
I love my wife and value my family.
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say, half the time, you don't have to mentally stimulate a woman to have sex with her these days. Women don't require that anymore.
Really? You would know. I would. Look, I've been out. We've been out of that game for a while.
Yeah, they don't
have sex with women now.
They don't require you to have to have any type of subsurface conversations. Mm-hmm. It's basically just, you know what I mean? Oh, what do you like to do, and where do you like to go, and you know, and can you tell me a little bit about your job, and that's it. And then women are satisfied, and they're like, okay, well, I got the basics out the way. This person doesn't seem like a creeper. Let me go ahead and give it to you. Wow. There's no requirement to actually have deep intellectual conversations. And rightfully so, because when you first meet somebody, should you be required to have a deep ass conversation? You know what I mean? Should you be required to go to another mental level? Who knows?
Is that easy now?
It's easy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's got to be the one that she's interested in at this point.
Oh.
Yeah. If she's physically attracted to you,
yeah,
not a weirdo, you gonna get something.
Yeah, that's true. Not a weirdo, because that they be like, hell nah.
Damn, like they drop the draw. They be like, all right, check, ass up.
That's it. And it only takes like 5 legit questions. Maybe an hour I was maybe an hour at Starbucks, and you in there.
You said an hour at Starbucks. Damn.
That's it.
And she yours forever, huh?
Listen.
You going to the Super Bowl? Shit.
Well, that situation is different. I was only speaking for like, you know, those long-term relationships. Because even somebody like you, from what you're saying, you get with somebody for 3 years, she gonna get tired of your ass too. And she, you know what I mean, it's gonna be the same. It don't matter how much you slaying, you do some shit she don't like at that 3rd year and you keep doing it, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same result. But when you, I don't know what your relationship status is now, but when you get to that phase, you know, just always remember that the lady's mental will fuck everything up.
Yeah. The situation that I was kind of in, it was weird because it wasn't a matter of everyday life getting in the way. You know what I mean? That we had the ability to have sex with each other. I think what really messed it up was it wasn't good. Like, and not the sex itself, not the act of it, but I think over time.
The connection?
No, it's just her.
Oh.
Her vagina just wasn't good to me no more. You know what I'm saying?
How does that happen? Is it?
And maybe.
Can you explain how does that happen?
And I'll say this: maybe when in retrospect, when I look at it, maybe it never was, but maybe I liked her enough, and maybe I wanted her enough to where I made my body think that it was good, but it wasn't.
Damn.
It was something new too.
Yeah, and it was new. You know, the new phase where ain't nothing better than some new stuff, right? I think that was a big part of it. And down to it, when I actually realized it, I was like, this ain't even good.
Wow.
And I didn't package it that way when her and I had a conversation about it. I was a little bit more sensitive than that, but
yeah,
it was having some bad vagina it can be traumatic.
But I know I struggle to trust her again. And after being discovered as a cheater, my wife has done numerous things I label as manipulative to try and force my hand with the decisions I make. I don't feel she wants the marriage or relationship, but I know she values the lifestyle I provide. I think you kind of just answered the question yourself. How do I move forward? At this point, I'm struggling with wondering why I keep getting cheated on and need to figure out a way to co-parent and raise a daughter with a woman who hurt me so deeply. Didn't have no remorse about it.
You said it. I think it was, which one of y'all said that? But when y'all said that, yeah.
Money.
Yeah. Stupid. And that's why a lot of these guys that this is another thing that the manosphere need to adjust. They keep saying, get your money up, the women to come. Yeah, the wrong women can fucking come, and then now you in this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of just, get your money up. Cool, that's good, but you're going to attract the wrong type of women. Hustle, my bad. What's up, brother?
Yeah, and that's why I kind of disagree when it comes to the manosphere and the red pill. Because I mean, when I subscribed to that stuff some years ago, that's what I've been hearing. Be on your purpose, be on your grind, get your money up, and the right female will come. I disagree because sometimes, like the man just said, the wrong women will come. You may attract women, but it's gonna probably be the wrong one. You still gotta vet them. I mean, be on your purpose, be on your grind. Good women are gonna notice you, but don't get me. But that does not mean that hey, you got your life in order. The right woman just gonna step right into your face and be like, "I like you. I think we should be together." No, it don't work like that. You're gonna attract the wrong kind of women too. So. That's why that's my biggest disagreement with this whole red pill stuff. Be on your purpose, yes, but don't just expect the right woman to just fall right into your lap just because. That's all I'm saying. That's a big misconception in my eyes, you know.
Yeah,
I think when it comes, you know how like people, you know how rich folks, you know how wealthy folks don't dress like they're rich.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. I think it's the same thing when it comes to relationships and dating. Like within your status, it's like. You can know that a person has money without them, you know what I mean, without them having fancy cars, or without them having fancy clothes, or without them, you know what I mean, being at the best restaurants, because there's a lot of people that have it and that are there at that status or at that level in their life, but they just like the simple things. But things that you can pick up on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you see somebody dressed like a hobo, right? But you look down at their feet and you see like under these baggy clothes and these sweats and this white t-shirt, they got on some Doc Martens. You like, okay, well, this person, you know what I mean? You can kind of tell that that's not a cheap shoe. So it's like, you can tell that even though this person likes to dress down, they still got some class, or they still have the ability to be bougie or to like nice things. I think it's the same thing applies with a woman and a man when they meet. There's nothing wrong with wanting somebody that has a higher status in life, or that makes a little bit more. It's just about what you go for. It's like, do you want the man that's wearing, you know what I mean, Levi's versus the dude that got Balenciaga on or something? You know what I mean? Both may potentially have money, but they're just different on how they present it, or if one of them even shows it at all.
Yeah. And that's what, man, we got to do. We got to be more silent in our dress, right? Like, not worried about the designer clothes and all that type of stuff, because a lot of the women are going to come, and that's the wrong type of women you want around you. You know what I mean? So if we want the quality women, and we want to be able to weed them out, that's a way to weed out a lot of unqualified women that be in your circle. Because we all want that woman shooting in the gym with us that's going to help us build and help us get on our purpose. And like Sharon we was talking about earlier about that, you helping that woman too build something as well and shit like that too. But I don't want those type of women fucking in my circle around me or giving me no fucking attention. Nah, stay over there with them niggas and then and let them niggas screw you and get the fuck out of my way, because I'm not trying to have no damn kid with you, or I'm not even trying to have no damn serious relationship shit dealing with you. I almost want you in my circle because you're gonna take my energy. I'm good. So that's how we gotta look at these chicks.
If a woman wants you, then she gonna want you regardless of what you. Presentation does matter, but if a woman wants you, then she gonna shoot her shot, or she's gonna to show you or open herself up to you shooting your shot. It really don't matter. It just matters kind of like where you are. I think the places that we frequent kind of help us paint that picture. You know what I mean? If I'm just going to a spot, you know, like if I'm just going to a spot or whatever, or you know, or if I'm just going to a club, that's gonna kind of paint the picture of, okay, I'm only gonna get women, you know what I mean, who frequent this type of club. If it's a hood club, then you getting a ratchet. Yeah. If it's an upscale club, maybe a little lounge, maybe a little speakeasy, then you might get, you know, somebody who thinks a little bit more of themselves, or that's just where they at in their life.
Yeah.
Right. Also, don't be leading with your damn wallet when you get on your purpose. Then make that error too.
Oh my gosh! And then they wonder why these women cheat. I mean, not cheat, but these women take them for all their shit. You already gave her everything you had. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna play you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So just like the situation with Tyrese, he was wondering why she's so cold and all this type of shit. You already knew what she was trying to get at when you first got with her. Now she's making the relationship videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get another man.
Exactly. And plus, he probably not even getting no access to her. He probably ain't smashing her or nothing. Again, I did something like that myself once, but the only difference with me was at least I had access to her sexually. Did I smash? Yeah, once. I didn't talk to her since then because she was just too toxic.
Yeah.
See, you got them situated. They throwing money at them, but they not getting no access to them.
Yeah. So that purpose shit.
So never lead with your wallet.
Yeah. So that purpose shit is fine and dandy, but if you ain't got no experience dealing with women, your ass gonna be screwed when you get that money. So just like them, what's that nerdy dude that's getting a lot of money that's on YouTube now? They be hanging out with all the top YouTubers. I forgot. He's some little nerdy little white boy, and those women be playing the shit out of him. He be having to pay to get sex and stuff like that. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like it's He's like, hey, how much for a night? They talking about 10,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so now you got your money, nigga, but now what you now you got to spend it all just to get a woman. Nah, you come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy got money, but he ain't got the mental capacity for talking to, real women. Hell, even the tricks don't even respect his ass. Oh my God. Now, granted, I'm not judging no dude for tricking off of a woman because we've all done that at least once. I've gone to the strip club. That counts as tricking. But if that's the only way you meet women, that's a problem. I've had the best of both worlds, the worst of both worlds, I guess you could say. I've been to the dark side. I've been to the light side. So, hey, I've had the best of both worlds, if you can ask me. Yeah.
If you have, in 2024, if you have a problem meeting women, then you are weird. And I say that because there's social media.
Yeah.
Dating apps.
No, it ain't.
There's in person. There's you can go to a matter of fact, for parents out there, you can go to a PTA meeting and get it in. He's seen mom
basketball.
Sorry, bro. I don't want to cut you off, but I got some pushback to that. I got a little bit of pushback to that. You said there's social media. You said there's social media. That's the problem right there. Social media has wrecked the dating market because it ain't like it was when we were younger, where people want to put in effort to meet somebody off of these dating apps and sites. Now they just want to clout chase, get comments, license subscriptions. That's it. They don't take dating apps that seriously anymore. So I can't even say if you don't meet women today, you're just weird, because no, so technology has really ruined it for most guys, especially the average dudes, the not so Chaz and Tyrone. Chad and Tyrone ain't complaining because they got chicks sliding their DMs left and right, up and down. But average folks like us, it's a problem. So it can be a little rough. It ain't like it was when I was coming up, where people, when I get off and meet somebody, it's like meeting somebody is becoming obsolete and taking a back seat. So I can't even go that far. But that's my only pushback to that.
So I've got a bunch of female friends that are on dating apps as well, and one thing that they've told me that's a pattern for them, is like something that really attracts them to a person's profile, is if they're super intentional about what they want. Because women don't want to get on a dating app to have a pen pal. Like, they're literally on these apps to meet people. That's it. Like, once you get to the part where you're like, okay, I'm this person is physically appeasing to me or physically appealing.
Yeah,
I gotta meet them. You know what I mean? That it's like, why are we spending weeks wasting time? You know what I mean? Chit chatting when we can meet in person. We can set up a meet in person, and figure out if we want to dedicate more time. But people are just out here wasting time.
Yeah, man. And this is this is what we trying to do, man. We trying to help people to kind of let down some of their fears and kind of be more, intentional about what they're doing. So they are, these days now. So they all getting out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't be thinking about the worst in every damn body. You know what I mean? Some people just need to be trained, and you'll be fucking good, man. So, but yeah, man, let's get back to this video, bro.
And gaslighting. This is my second marriage, and unfortunately, it's my second wife who has cheated on me. I'm in love with my wife and value my family, but I know I struggle to trust her again. And after being discovered as a cheater, my wife has done numerous things I label as manipulative to try and force my hand with the decisions I make. I don't feel she wants the marriage or relationship, but I know she values the lifestyle I provide. I think you kind of just answered the question yourself. How do I move forward? At this point, I'm struggling with wondering why I keep getting cheated on and need to figure out a way to co-parent and raise a daughter with a woman who hurt me so deeply. Didn't have no remorse about it.
Damn.
I lied to him like all this time. Like, I'm sorry. So
that says woman admits she was cheating 6 out of 12 years she was with her boyfriend. God damn. And then she up there sitting up there crying right now, nigga. You know what you was doing. Your ass, for you to get away with that shit for that damn long, you know what the fuck you was doing.
First of all, shit, at 6 out of the 12, she really wasn't cheating on him. Like, he was cheating on the other dude with him.
Yeah, we gotta start looking at this shit differently. Facts.
When Brandon Jr. started looking like the other guy, what did you say to Brandon Sr.?
I didn't really say anything. Like, we were struggling at the time, so we had to move, and I didn't want to go back to my mother's, and I just thought, at the time, I thought it was a better move for me, and it wasn't.
So the truth is,
So it's all about financial. So the other guy provided something, a better place for her lay her head than the guy that she was with. So the guy was trying to get it out the mud, I guess. But hey, man, these women, man, you can't be struggling and thinking your woman gonna stick by you, man. That's being honest with you.
is why you all start struggling financially and all this was going on. You all trying to figure out where you going to live. Deep down inside, you're looking at your baby going, he does not look like this man.
Yes.
He looks like the other man. But you kept the whole relationship a secret. Hence the private number. And all the while, Mr. Robinson, you're bonding with this baby is named after you.
Oh, yeah.
It's your son.
Sleeping on my chest at night. Just everything. I mean, I barely move. I mean, like I would sleep like this. Real quiet, real move, real
I know that move. Real still.
And he just would lay on my chest and he would sleep.
He's the only guy my son knows as a father.
So that's my son.
Nigga, no, it ain't. That shit does not equal that. Shit.
That math, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
The results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. Brandon Robinson Jr. Mr. Brandon Robinson Sr., you are his father.
Oh.
Lucky
Yo, I was about to. I thought he wasn't, bro.
Oh, that shit.
Damn.
You're still wrong for that.
But would you be happy that was your kid though? At this situation, that was you.
6 out of 12. Hell no. if it's kids are a blessing. However, 6 out of 12.
Yes. You were a woman for 12 years and half of the relationship, she fucking with somebody else. And she probably was fucking with that nigga 9 of the 12, but she only said 6.
Oh, yeah, that's a lie, too.
You know what I'm saying? So
3 years, yeah.
So now you thinking about this shit like, yeah, I'm happy to have a baby with this cheating ass, trifling ass woman. Like, I would have been like, fuck, man, leave it to some other nigga. But hey, I guess because he made that bond for those couple years, you know what I mean? He didn't want to waste that. But honestly, man, like we need to let these niggas that's fucking everything up be with each other, and we fucking have our own little clan, and we do our shit the right way, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even have to ask you how you feel.
Oh, man. This, like my son say, he come to me, Daddy, he be like, Daddy, this the best day ever. You know how he always say, best day ever. So this ranks right up there, finding out that,
Finding out you got cheated on for 6 out of 12 years? That's what's up there? That what you said?
He didn't even give a fuck about that. It's all about the child at this point.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's what he was thinking about the whole time.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
But
I've been like, nigga, no, I'm good, nigga. Shit, let me get the fuck about this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
that's crazy.
It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, you got any final thoughts, bro? Man, we about to head about this piece, man.
No, man, we said everything we needed to say, man. Good show, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Hey, man, appreciate you always stopping by, man, showing us love, man. We're gonna start doing this the panels again, man, just to get more people involved.
On Saturday night.
Yeah, and just trying to be more consistent with it this time, man. So definitely, yeah, whenever you want to pull up, bro.
Count me in.
I see you around, man. I started back hooping a little bit, man. So hey,
you ain't got a lot of me, dog. You got a lot of look. Whenever you want this work, man, I got you.
Yeah, I'm almost ready, man. I'm almost ready.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too, brother. Peace. Hey, but thank you guys for being here, man, and watching the man. Hopefully, we're gonna clip this video up, and because I think we touched on a couple good topics, man. So some of the things, man, that we need to do in changing our community and stuff like that. So we're gonna be chopping this video up because we had some great conversations today, that I think hopefully a lot more people will get involved, because I know y'all probably get the link, and a lot of people don't want to watch a whole 3-hour show to get it. So we're gonna start chopping some of this stuff up, and hopefully people that's in the manosphere will start thinking about the decisions that they're making too as well, and then we can hopefully bring more marriages back into play, man. So that's what I want to say. You got anything you want to say, baby?
Just like the video, share. Make sure you click on the notification bell, which is somewhere. I don't know where it went. Make sure y'all do that so y'all can have, here it is, just so you know when we're going live. If you're wondering why you haven't been getting notified for our live shows, please follow these steps. Click on the notification bell first, and then go on your phone and make sure you get all notifications from YouTube. That is the key. See you later. So yeah, make sure y'all do that.
Yeah, man. So Hustler, hey, what's up, bro, man? You got any final words, bro?
Yeah, just want to say great show as always.
Yeah,
very, like I said, they need to mandatory paternity. They need to all across the nation. This paternity is getting
you breaking up real bad.
Is the father.
You breaking up. You got a real bad signal, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good now. Yep. Dang. But yeah, dang.
We need to make paternity tests. So what now?
Okay, there we go. Say it again.
Okay. Now I was just saying this needs to go nationwide, because all of these stories you hear about paternity fraud is getting out of control. And they need to start holding women accountable who are guilty of this mess. And like I said, it's immoral to do such a thing, but let's make it illegal. Maybe now they'll think more into it. We don't care what's moral and immoral anymore, but let's care about what's legal and illegal now. Maybe then they'll think twice about the whole thing. Tennessee already started it, so now let's hope it goes nationwide.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, so yeah, man. So if I would say, ladies, do your part, and men do your part. You know what I mean? So we can make a collective effort to get this stuff together, because we tired of these kids being raised without their fathers. I know some women want to have the control of that kid, but honestly, it's not worth him growing up without having his dad. He needs that male support, just like how he needs your support as a mom. And men, if you're not getting involved with your kids, please do that, man. This is only right, because that's your legacy. That's the new generation that you put into this world. So do what you got to do, man. We love y'all. All right, brother, man. Hustler. I see you. I'll see you next time, bro.
Bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to catch. If y'all can catch my show Wednesday night. I'm doing my own panel Wednesday night at around 9:30.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, brother. If I might be in the car, but I'll let you know, man. I'll try to step by, bro.
Yeah. And it'll be good if y'all can show up. The topic is, are single women jealous of married women? Now, being a married couple, y'all said, maybe y'all can tell me a little something. Lady Di, want to show you little stories? Come on my panel Wednesday night and tell us all about it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
Cool. Peace, brother.
All right.
Take
care. Peace. But all right, y'all, man. Thank y'all for stopping by again, man. So we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
A girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine.
Music licensing reimagined.
I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call